The reason I think this way is because I have it set up so that if YouTube detects the streaming software, it will automatically go live for me. So I have mine set up in a different way, where Skorak has like multiple tiers, where like multiple people you have to click go live on multiple buttons. So I always think that we're live when you say, "Oh, I've clicked the go live," because it would go live for me. It should be on the channel now. It should be live.
That fucking thumbnail.
Thank you.
I was just running on the edge. Damn.
So, are we
I've been
live?
paid. Yes, we are. Yes.
Yeah, we are live.
We are actually
Welcome
live.
to. We are not just Are We Live, we are We Live podcast.
Wait,
yeah.
I'm actually confused because you never said we're live. So, are you trolling me that we're not live? With saying we are
No,
live?
I can see it on screen. Brother, I can see the screen, I can see what you put on it, the Are We Live podcast title sequence.
Yeah, that's from last week. That is good. So, we're actually live and no one is lying. I'm not prepared for that.
And we are already seeing the new emotes in chat. Woo, what's up, gamers?
Yeah, hey, big applause to Kaiser for actually doing them. And yeah, really appreciate that. Actually doing them.
Oh, there's a Treadwife semblance.
Also,
Everything is
let's do something we've never done.
Edgerunners.
Like, something we've never done, and that is actually greeting the people in chat. Ren Zero, Bluey, GDC Lesot, Mr. Dempsey, welcome to the stream.
Wow, you actually seem like a fucking actual streamer.
Yeah, like, that's a thing, like, I'm actually a streamer.
But he is the actual only streamer.
Hey, Scarrick is the streamer as well. Like, hey, don't do that like this.
I've been getting a whole bunch of pings from his thing, and I'm like, oh, he's streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it says that he's streaming League of Legends.
God,
I've only once streamed League of Legends. And that was a punishment.
Are you sure it's once? It felt like multiple times.
God fucking damn it!
It actually was only once.
I've technically streamed League once. It was during the
You
wheel
streamed
stream.
League once with me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did. I forgot about that. Well, that wasn't. Well, I didn't stream it though, did I? I thought it was you that was streaming it during that time.
Yes, I was streaming.
Yeah, you were streaming it, but I was playing with you.
I remember when
Technically,
you two
I'm
were
streaming.
streaming Elden Ring, and that's the day where I learned the amazing phrase, gets that money, gets a pension.
Get a money, get a
That's it.
mansion.
I will always remember that random fucking girl in the line with me. That's Six Flags in Colorado. It's fucking turns around. Get that money, get that mansion.
Ew, Colorado.
She had her whole life ahead of her. She knew what the fuck she was doing.
So,
Oh yeah, so we don't really know what we're doing today,
Yeah.
but I know what I'm doing, and that's I'm going to convince all of you to go watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners right now. Go watch
Stop
now.
it.
Oh,
Right.
somebody
Stop
stop him, somebody stop him.
guys,
You
he
can't
has
stop
been
me.
talking for an hour about Edgerunners. I was interested in starting it, but because he's talking so much, I kinda stopped wanting to watch it.
Yeah, we were invested in the show, we wanted to watch it, now we have heard so much about it that we don't have to watch it anymore.
Like, like he was talking non-stop. Like, I don't even know why Dio is creating scripts. He doesn't need them. There's no point for him to create
I don't
scripts.
need scripts.
That's actually true. That's
Like-
unironically true.
That is the one thing that I question every time. Dio thinks of likes something. He's gonna talk about it for like 2 hours straight, not having a script. But he creates a script. Like, I don't know how long he needs for a script, but he doesn't need them. It's just wasted time.
Have you guys heard that Genshin Impact will get an anime?
Yes, and it's made
By
by fucking
Ufotable?
Ufotable.
Instead of making a fucking Fate Saber Route anime, no, let's make a Genshin Impact anime.
What has Ufotable done so far?
Yeah, they didn't do.
I am
Colorado Rocks
so
yet.
fucking angry because
They
that
didn't-
means
yeah.
that dog shit piece of shit game is not gonna be an instant success because
Oh yeah,
Ufotable doesn't miss.
it's going to pop off because Ufotable doesn't miss. Yeah. Yep.
I hope the show
so-
will be good, and I will actually watch it.
The thing is,
I'll say this. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Okay, I'll keep saying it whenever Genshin gets brought up. I don't think Genshin's a bad game. I think the people that make it are dog shit. I think MiHoYo's dog shit. And the decisions they make are consistently dog shit. And so I don't want the Genshin anime to succeed. So I mean, like, new media that's good equals enjoyment to my life, right? So like if the Genshin anime is good, I'll probably watch it and I'll probably go, oh yeah, that's good. But on the other hand, I don't want Genshin to be more popular because I fucking hate MiHoYo as a company.
Bro, who cares? If the show is good, enjoy it and then fucking move on, fam. It's not so deep.
Well,
it's the company's getting more fucking resources.
Well, I was about to say, you say it's not that deep, but like, so I'm very good at separating the art from the artist. However, when the art is directly benefiting a company or a person that I don't like, then you can obviously see that there's like, well, I can pirate it, yes, but then I'm still going to be mad that it's popular.
Arc trash bad.
The thing, what I really hate about this is like, I like Genshin as a game. I don't even think MiHoYo is that bad of a company. Like, they haven't really done anything that I say is outrageous. Like, they maybe have done bad decisions in like game making, but there's like no accusation for like, oh, they have workers that like got offended and everything.
No. I don't think that. Yeah, they're not Blizzard tier. Let's not get wrong.
They're not Blizzard tier. But like, what I really dislike about Genshin in general is like just a few bad apples that just are so much worse than in any other game. They already went after the, I think, what was it? The anime studio, complaining that they want Lumine as the main character for some odd reason. I don't know why. And it's like I don't know what they did. I tried to find the article.
Hey, boys. Speaking of bad apples, why are there 2 blank spaces on the screen right now? Where are those 2 people?
The part of the Genshin community.
The people from third world countries.
They were outed as Genshin players. So we kicked them out. The Harmacists is now only 4 people. But
you know what's the funniest thing is? Those are the only 2 Genshin players.
They are the Genshin players. It's not a joke. They're the 2 Genshin players. Get them out of here.
Yeah, so Para is busy and Polarisu. Yeah.
Para just started the.
Steinman hell. Shut up.
Oh, you are here? And he left. Hey, yo.
You know, I do feel that. You know?
Oh, fuck.
Feel what?
Oh, what Para said.
He just joined, I'm in hell, and then left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down bad right now, chat. I won't lie. I'm really down bad.
Mood.
I seriously spent a long time considering whether or not Edgerunners was better or worse than Gurren Lagann. That's actually, the state that I'm at. Like I'm real down bad.
Actually, what's like the chat's opinion on that? What would you rate higher, fucking Cyberpunk or Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, for those that have seen it, I think everyone agrees that Edgerunners is good. But is Edgerunners better than Gurren Lagann? It's a hard decision for me. I think that...
Can I speak for chat? Gurren Lagann sucks.
Oof.
What?
I think you've
no,
said
you
this
can't
before.
speak for chat.
You just allow me to.
How dare you? No, fuck! I didn't allow shit. Gurren Lagann sucks.
So Dim Dum, the 3. So I've watched Edgerunners 3 times in the past 3 days. And I think that the core, there are 4 things that can be counted as negatives. The pacing is really fast. At times it is whack, as you say. The CG is not great. For like the cars and stuff like that. The CG is not good. I think that well, I can't talk about that one because of spoilers. And the last one is that the dialogue can be kind of cringy when they constantly like, "Are you the Edgerunners?" It's like, don't say that.
By the way,
or like
when
she calls him a noob.
Is this the Edgerunner?
Yes.
Is this the Cyberpunk?
Kaiser, go.
Cyberpunk Edgerunner.
I have to say something important now. Sessiv's take was so fucking cringe that I will leave this channel. See you guys in a year or something. Bye.
Bye. It wasn't cringe. It's just I hate sci-fi. I hate mecha, and it combines everything together. Yeah. I'm just not a fan of
You just have
Gurren Lagann.
cringe taste.
Nah,
I just don't like good things.
I am just in the chat with the 2 people with the worst taste out of the entire community, and it's very hard to argue.
We're literally saying Gurren Lagann is good, and you're saying it's bad, and you fucking are gonna accuse our taste?
I'm gonna be honest.
You don't have a right to accuse our taste.
It was one of the best mecha anime I've ever seen, and it's a 4 out of 10 or 3 out of 10.
But wait though, Sessif. But what about Yoko?
What is Yoko? Oh wait, Yoko Lindner! Oh, I gosh damn,
Yeah.
like I would say the reason
you can't
why
give
the
a
anime
4.
is
Yeah,
still
that's what I
good,
thought.
and like
See,
why I
know how
still
to
like it,
attack
it's
Scissor's
Yoko.
credit score directly. I know how to attack Scissor's credit score directly.
Funny because Yoko is like the one part of fucking Gurren Lagann which I'm like,
I mean, she's hot.
I don't care.
No, you don't. Have you seen those boobs? You can't just say you don't care. That is the true masterpiece about Gurren Lagann. That is what makes the show okay.
No, that's not how that works.
Hey chat. Hey chat. Hey chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Hey Sissy, go look up Yoko Litter's age.
I know, but I watched it when I was 14.
Yeah.
I watched it when I was 14 and fell in love with her design.
That's one of my,
and
that's one of my favorite
she's getting
gotchas.
older as well. Like, watch the release date. She's probably now a MILF.
True. She aged with me.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, when you love the character, when you were like 14 or whatever, and then you get older, and you still like the character, like, it's not wrong.
Yes, so this is asking the real questions. If when you're 14, you like a 14-year-old, but they don't age up, are you a...
Like, I believe that if you're in love with a character when you were the same age as her, it's not anything worse. If you're now older and you still love the character.
Says it's got early access.
Hey, that's advantage of being young.
That's an early access. He pre-ordered it. He pre-ordered Yoko Lit. Oh fuck, that's so funny.
Can we change the subject? What are your thoughts on Modern Warfare 2? You have good taste, but Modern Warfare 3 was better. But after that, everything went downhill. Black Ops 2 sucks. And 1.
Yeah, you're like a hardcore Call of Duty person. You're accusing me of like you having an issue with me playing League.
I'm not a Call of Duty person anymore. Back in my child days, Modern Warfare 3 was the best game out there. So yeah, it's amazing. Actually, Kingdom Hearts was, but it was the best multiplayer one.
I didn't know that you were a Call of Duty player.
I played it way too much. I had like 100 hours. No,
Welcome,
I had
actually,
like 100 days on or like 74 days on multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3.
Welcome. I was actually a Call of Duty player. I was
Which one?
No, all of them.
All of them.
No, although specifically the I was really big into zombies. I was a zombies boy.
Ah, yes, the
I love zombies.
Date special.
Nah,
Yep. Yes.
like I said, Black Ops sucked. I have to admit, I played 2 and 3 and 4. I have played once, like I played Black Ops once, like maybe 2 or 3 rounds. I sucked at the game. That was like before I even played Modern Warfare 3 a lot, so I don't have a lot of experience with 1. But Zombie was always great.
I'm a big fan of Black Ops 1 and 2 just because they made what were the best zombies in Black Ops 1 and 2. And zombies has kind of been downhill ever since. I actually stopped playing the games because zombies was less and less a priority, and they started focusing more and more on multiplayer, which I never thought was their strong suit, because COD multiplayer is what it is.
We have different opinions about this, actually. Like, I thought Call of Duty got always worse and worse. But for a certain time or certain period, the survival mode got better and better. Like, I like Modern Warfare survival mode. Then Black Ops 2 was amazing. Ghost. I freaking loved Ghost survival mode with like upgrading your stuff, and it's like you're grinding for something. It's not like you ended the run and it's over. Like, you got upgrades, which was super cool. And what else was there which I really liked survival? Black Ops 3 maybe not so much. What else were survival modes were there? I don't remember.
Oh, it was like there was like the cyber dudes. I don't remember what they were. Oh, I honestly disagree. Zombies peaked at BO3. Shadows of Evil was really good. I don't know if most of the other maps in BO3 were that good. Like Shadows of Evil was really, really good. Shadow of Evil was really good. But anyway,
don't mention Cyberpunk, please. If he's gonna start off, he's gonna start off. Don't! No. From now on, yeah, anyway. I knew you would read it, and don't. We're not talking about Cyberpunk anymore. He has talked for already an hour. I know about the shit now. Stop. He spoiled me nothing, but still, I don't want to know more. How about we do a Nuzlocke?
But so the Nuzlocke, yeah. For Call of Duty multiplayer. It's kind of like the junk food of first-person shooters, though. I've always felt that way. Where like I come home and I play COD to like de-stress, but like there's not much depth to a lot of the systems. I felt this way. So I've played a lot of like tactical shooters recently. Like I play like Valorant,
I started
Rainbow
playing
Six Siege,
Valo as well.
yeah, like
Exactly.
Valo, Rainbow Six Siege, what's it called? CS:GO, especially CS:GO back in the day. And then like others that I could mention, but like specifically Call of Duty is just very much like, even compared to like Battlefield. We don't talk about 2042, that never happened. But even when you talk about like Battlefield, the way, especially in the modern games, where you have like the squad system and you can like go in with like a small group of 4 people and then like try to change like the tides of war by going to like, let's go to point C as this like small squad and try to like fight against them as they're doing like even there's like stuff to think about and stuff to do, where like Call of Duty is very much like, I wait at spawn, I kill someone, I run around, I die. I spawn, I run around, I shoot someone, I die. I run around, I shoot someone, UAV, I die. Like no thoughts, head empty, run around, shoot people. It's like mindless fun. It's not bad. It's good for what it is, but it's the same way that like eating chips is not bad. It's
to be honest, I was a main search and destroy player. Like I played nothing more than search and destroy, and this wasn't like, I didn't like team deathmatch. I just liked when you like 1 versus 6 people and you just ace everything. That's like the best feeling ever. And since I was pretty good at it, it happened a few times. And I played on Xbox. I don't know how Dimdom know that I played on Xbox. I feel like I'm getting stalked. But
it's Call of Duty. I also played on Xbox. So we both played like so many of them. There's like a small chance, it says it, that in one of those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies we played against each other and we never knew.
Yeah,
but, think about it.
I mean, you're from America. I don't know if the servers would have connected us. That's yeah. It would be cool though. Yeah. What I loved about Modern Warfare 3 especially was just like they had the 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2 mode. Like you had either a friend and you were by yourself and you were able to play online, not in private match, 1 versus 1 matches or 2 versus 2, and that was the coolest thing. And I don't know why they never released in future games the 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2 mode.
1v1 Rust.
Yeah.
No
1v1 Dome. Oh, Terminal. Terminal.
Terminal. Oh, what a stupid map. I love Terminal
so
much.
It's so great. Across the map, knife throws and stuff. Going on the plane, always the coolest thing on Infected.
No, so I don't understand. And they never even fixed it when they re-released the map, dude. Terminal, where you sat in the cockpit of the plane, was one of the most broken fucking camping spots I've ever seen in Call of Duty. Like you just sit there, and if you go prone, you can't be seen from the building, and there's only one fucking direction they can come from. Shoot down the fucking.
One thing I really loved is like when I started off, like everyone else, I can't, because otherwise I couldn't get my kills. I always use Claymore. I got so good at Claymore that every time I placed one, I got a kill. Yeah. Even in Search and Destroy, I was so damn good with that shit. And yeah, I could say I was Claymore main.
Yeah, so the favorite COD campaign? COD campaign.
That's a good question.
Do I have to pick a favorite? Like, they're all kind of vaguely the same.
Yeah, they're the same pretty much. Like, maybe different quality, but like, the one thing that had the biggest impact on me as a child was probably Black Ops 2 with like the microwave thing. That shit was brutal. That's the only thing I really remember from all of those.
Yeah, I think it's probably Black Ops 2 for me as well, just because of how funny it gets. Or maybe, like, if we're talking about formative memories, well then, you have to remember No Russian.
What?
No Russian.
Nani sore?
Oh, was No Russian blocked in your country? I'm not sure, actually. The No Russian mission in Modern Warfare.
In which Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare. I think it was Modern Warfare.
I never finished the campaign of Modern Warfare 1. It
was one of the very first. It was one of the very first ones. It's the mission. It's the very infamous mission where you start in an elevator, and you and 4 terrorists have LMGs, and then you shoot up an airport.
Mm-hmm.
That does happen.
It was blocked in a lot of different countries. Modern Warfare 2? I thought it was a Modern Warfare.
No Russian mission.
Modern Warfare then?
Modern Warfare 3.
Wait, yeah, I know, No, not 3. It was either in the MW2 or 1 or 2.
Definitely not 3.
Because
Yeah,
it
there's
There's
says
no way
here,
they would do it that recent.
it says no rush in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 2. Okay, so Modern Warfare 2 then. Yeah, the Modern Warfare 2 mission is pretty infamous.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking it up because I want to know if I played it. Is it the one on Terminal?
Oh yeah, it does take place on Terminal. No, you mentioned it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a mission that takes place in Terminal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it actually.
You might have not have played the story campaign of Modern Warfare 2, or it might have been blocked in your country.
Yeah,
this mission was blocked in multiple countries.
I really don't know anymore which freaking things I played. Also, Hukas! Thanks so much for the $5. Also finished the Modern Warfare campaign. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, so like I think I liked Black Ops because it was so over the top. But if I'm talking about like the best Modern Warfare campaign, or sorry, the best Call of Duty campaign, I think it's either Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2. Like their campaigns were trying to actually say something before they got funny. So like, if I was taking it seriously, it would probably be either Modern Warfare or MW2.
Yeah, for me, like the one I probably like the most is Without Choking Ghost. That is also the only one I finished on like the hardest difficulty. Like I just enjoyed the challenge. I have no just gameplay wise, I had no clue about freaking story on any of these. I just didn't care about it. I skipped everything, and I ignored everything when they said something. Neo, wait.
Fucking Hosa. Listen, Hosa. I'm not gonna play Wild Rift. You can't stop. You have to stop doing. Also,
okay.
Yes, thank you, Neo. It's from Modern Warfare 2. You're an undercover U.S. agent, yes. And you attack the airport terminal when the guy that you're undercover with, he turns around to you and he says, "Remember, no Russians." And then you shoot the hell out of the terminal. Yeah. And at the very end of the mission, he turns on you because he actually knew that you were an undercover agent from the U.S. And he turns around and shoots you, and he made you do that just because. He made you shoot up a whole bunch of innocent civilians just before he kills you, because fuck you.
But yeah, I want to include Skark in the conversation. Have you ever played COD or Call of Duty?
Call of Duty? I have played Call of Duty 2 way back in the day. My fucking uncle actually, totally legally purchased it and gave it to us.
Oh, like this. That's good. That's fine. Other than that, you never played Call of Duty.
No, we're just playing League of Legends. So that's good.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, that's why he had no childhood, and that's why he felt so low that he's now playing League. Yeah.
I need you to understand. In case any of you,
that's so fucking rude, dude.
In case any of you are wondering why. In case any of you are wondering why Skorek isn't talking, he is in a 45-minute ranked game of League of Legends.
Yeah.
He is in pain right now.
We are losing it, and I went 0-12 against Gwen.
I've been thrashing him for like 30 minutes already. Like, no, 40 minutes at this point.
Yeah, send some Fs in chat from my brother Skorek over here.
Yeah, like, the thing about League is, like, I think I told this before, but I had to play the game for like 6 hours for a school project. And I freaking hated it. Like, I
play League for 6 hours for a school project?
Yeah,
Why did you have to play League for a school project?
We had the coolest freaking teacher, right? And, like, we had to do a sport project. And we could select what we want to do, like, about which sport. And so I asked him if esport is fine. And so my suggestion was that how long would it take me? Or like, how much would I have to practice to get good in a game that I never played? And it happened that someone in my class was really good at League. And so I... First of all, Neo, you are an absolute mallet.
What did he do this time?
The last donation times 2.
I see, F.
You are amazing. Anyway, then like I had to start like playing League, and I got coached by like the person that knew how League works. And I played one round, and it was like, wait, why do people play this? That sucks, the game. I would play any other game rather than that. And then I had to play League for like 6 hours and just didn't enjoy it. It's just so garbage.
Notably, learning League is really bad. Learning any MOBA is really bad, except for like Heroes of New, not Heroes of New Earth, Heroes of the Storm. That was like a pretty easy learning curve. But I think that the three hardest video game genres are RTS, MOBA, and fighting games. Those are the three hardest genres in all of video games. Like all three of the genres are just hell to get into. It just sucks.
The thing is, I think it's not even just about like hard. It's more about how much you invest. Like, especially MOBA like League of Legends, it's a lot about like how much knowledge you have. Like, you need to know so much. Knowledge is
that's why it's so hard. Yeah, that's why it's so hard, is because there are things called knowledge checks. This is a fighting game term, where they present you with information, and if you don't know the solution, you just die. This happens in fighting games a lot, which was one of the things that makes fighting games so hard. Like if a guy, there's like an infamous video out there where a pro player in fighting games is fighting some like child. And he's just spamming one button over and over again. And the child is like, "You're cheating, I don't understand, how am I supposed to do anything?" And he goes, "You're going to learn today." And he just keeps spamming the same exact button over and over again. And it's like, that's what it feels like. You feel like you're a child that's just getting bullied in these games if you don't know all of the knowledge checks. Like, you're just getting fucking beaten up.
Oh wait, I said in chat 7 years ago, it's 5 years ago. Like, when I had to do this 5 years ago, I should have made it about speedrunning. That would have been way more interesting, but I couldn't, because speedrunning wasn't really something that I was known to. Like, I never heard of speedrunning at that time before. So to my defense, that was that. Sorry. Dio, go ahead. You always know how to talk for an hour.
Damn.
Yeah, it's those three genres are really rough. I think RTS is unique. I don't think that it's so much about knowledge. RTS is just fucked because APM. Like, what the? Have you seen an RTS player? Those people have like arthritis by 22. Like, those motherfuckers are on a different level. So, excluding RTS, because RTS players are crazy. The problem with MOBAs and fighting games is are very similar. Like, there's just like a whole bunch of knowledge that you have to know.
RTS is Age of Empires and like real-time strategy.
StarCraft and stuff like that. Yeah, real-time strategy is what it means.
Good, just to ensure.
StarCraft is probably the most infamous. I think StarCraft's the most popular.
That's probably the game genre I really have played the least. I would say I've maybe 15 minutes on this, maximum. The only time I played this was as a child, Anno, like for like 10 minutes or something, and then at the Gamescom for like 15 minutes trial with the Age of Empires. I have no clue about that.
Yeah, it's not a very popular genre. You have to, like, your brain has to be firing on every fucking cylinder every second you play those games. Like, even in like League or fighting games, there's like a little bit of downtime sometimes where like you're at like neutral and like nothing's really happening, or like you're just farming waves. But like in RTS, you're like from second 1 until second 45 minutes. I am just in constant fucking pain. Just like always pressing 13 buttons every single second. It's some intense shit.
Yeah, I will never play RTS. I don't think the dopamine is enough for the amount of for the amount of reward you get.
Yeah.
RTS might be the hardest genre.
I recently decided I want to learn every single genre just
not
a
as
bit.
hard as having to play to play defensively against a character you want to completely pulverize.
Yeah, Arknights Enfield. Arknights Enfield would be the RTS. I don't think so. RTS is kind of a dead genre. Ever since StarCraft fell, there hasn't really been a really popular RTS. I think most of them have either stayed pretty niche or died. Like, the genre is not popular, as I said.
Yeah, I can't see myself playing. Like, it is visually just like Arknights not appealing, and getting new people into this is rather hard. Like, at least from my standpoint, when I see the game, it just doesn't interest me the slightest bit. It doesn't matter how it looks.
There are games that are similar to like the pure-blooded RTS. Like, I would count like Warhammer. The what's it called? Fuck. Age of Empires. Age of Empires? No, that's not it. What's it called? Fuck. Total War. Why the fuck? Age of Empires. Why the fuck did I say Age of Empires? What the fuck's wrong with me? Warhammer Total War, I would count as kind of real-time strategy, but you can pause in that game. And you can whatchamacallit, you can then play it more like a Fire Emblem game than an actual RTS. Where like in a real RTS, it's player versus player, and there is no pause because it's player versus player, and it's just all the time nightmare shit. One of those games has not been in the market, or at least popular in the market, for a long time. Red Alert, man, I haven't heard of that game in a long time either. Holy shit. Fucking Red Alert.
I have never heard of that game ever. But what would you say, out of all things, what is the superior genre? Like, what is the best genre in any game?
The best.
I mean, like, the best video game genre?
Yeah,
That's, like, really
genre.
subjective.
Yeah, that's like...
Like, I want to know, like, your opinion on this. Like, if you could only play, like, this one genre, what would it be?
Well, that's rough. I could tell you my favorite genres. I don't know if I could give you the best genre or my favorite genre singular. Like, I really like rhythm games, but I like rhythm games as almost like a detox. I play rhythm games a lot because they are the one genre that I like. So I play a lot of team games. I usually play games with friends. I usually don't play single player games a lot. I'm usually playing games like Valorant, like League, stuff like that.
It's hard to do with our friends, so not really doing a lot of team games.
And so when I play a solo player game, I really want it to emphasize that I'm the one that's taking things into my own hands, because the problem with team games is that sometimes you do really well and your team ints you, and then you're fucking mad, and then you're just super bad and you're super sad. So I think that I play rhythm games as like a detox from playing team games so much, because when in a rhythm game like Osu, if you fail, it's your own fucking fault, and if you win, it's your own fucking fault. So I play Osu, and I play rhythm games like Metal Hellsinger that recently came out, and it's super good.
I love that game. I knew that you would like this game. Your voice sounds like a voice that likes also metal. I don't know why. You have a metal voice.
Yeah, so Metal Hellsinger is really good. And I like these games because it's all of the what's it called? Agency. All of the agency, whether or not I win or lose, is on me when I'm playing rhythm games. But I don't think I could play rhythm games for the rest of my life. Like, I really like them. But yeah. Other than that, I'd say that my two favorite genres. Fuck, it's so hard. I don't know what to do about MOBAs, dude. Like, MOBAs.
Just don't play
I mean,
them.
so like the actual answer though is probably MOBAs. So if the question is if you could only play one genre of game for the rest of your life, it would probably be a MOBA like League, because if you already look at what I've been doing, League of Legends is the game that I have the most hours in over my whole entire life. So it's obvious that it can hold my attention for 10 years. Going on 10 years now?
Says if you are so wrong, it is insane. Says if you are so wrong, it's actually disgusting. Says if you are so wrong.
About what?
That's what I wanted to say before I left.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Gurren Lagann still sucks. Now it's not that bad. it's not that bad for like for its age, for like the mecha aspect, but it's just like
it's not bad in general. I don't know why.
It's like I hate when I can't talk about it because otherwise it would spoil it. But it's like, oh, bigger now, stronger, done. Let's go.
No, hasn't it been like a fucking decade? Spoil away, my dude. If anyone hasn't watched it by now, fuck them. Like,
but we talked about like what is the best game genre out of all, Kaiser, and I don't even know. Is it like
a milk, man. My milk is delicious.
Great. Dio, is it a genre like games that are solely based on skills? You can enter the game, you have no adventures over someone that is like, disadventures over like someone that is playing it for 1,000 hours or whatever. Like in League, you can enter League and you could beat someone that is playing on an account with like 10,000 hours on it. Yeah. And is it like a genre name for that? Or is it just, I don't know. Just skill-based games. I think those are the best.
Yeah, but like competitive PvP? Like...
Yeah, competitive PvP with no edge adventures on like the account.
Yeah, well, no, that's why I said so. Like, if we're talking about there were two. So, I think that like my favorite genres are probably like card games, rhythm games, and probably just card game and rhythm games. But if we're talking about a genre that I could play for the rest of my life, if I had to choose one singular genre, it'd probably be MOBAs, just because of the raw amount of hours that I could put into MOBAs.
Yeah. Not even Pokemon. Like, you can put a lot of hours into Pokemon.
We don't talk about Pokemon. Pokemon's an exception to the rule.
Ah. But what genre
Do you
is
guys
Pokemon?
actually play?
Yeah, we play. We play.
I guess it could count. I guess it could count as like JRPG. Not JRPG, but like RPG.
So are we gonna get it? Are we gonna ask the RPG
Oh yeah,
question?
technically, I probably would be RPG
what
or
is,
MMOs.
What is well? So what is an RPG?
What is
Well,
an
I would
RPG?
say
Game where you
RPG
play a
is
role.
Well, I play the
you
role
play
of
a role
Rakan
in
when I
every
play
game.
League of Legends.
Yeah, you play a role in every game.
League
I
of
would
Legends
say
is
an
an
RPG. Well, technically, like the technical definition is any game in which you can actually like progress your character and you have like levels. But like that
League
has
of
become
Legends.
so broad. Yeah, exactly. That has become so broad that. But like if you want to take it technically, that's what the term was used for. Because when RPG was invented, as a term, there weren't that many games that had that. So like just being able to like develop your character, like in that sort of way, was like a unique thing.
Yeah, well, specifically, when you're talking about levels, the thing that RPGs was specifically supposed to be riffing off of was tabletop games, like Dungeons and Dragons specifically. Hey,
yep.
D&D, we're talking about D&D. I don't know how we got here, but so the thing that RPG was supposed to be riffing off of was the idea of progressing a character and role playing in a very specific way. So in League, you're always going to level up all of your abilities up to max, because you're always going to, well, in theory, if the game goes on long enough, always going to get all of your abilities. So you're not really making a choice there, right? But in something like Fallout New Vegas, or a lot of these older RPGs, if you take a point in one ability, that means that most of the time you're locked out of other abilities, or what abilities you can get depends on your stats. It's very D&D in that way, because in D&D you cannot take every feat in D&D. There's just too many, because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to build a character out of a long list of feats rather than taking everything. And so, but to me, I think that the closest answer is probably something that feels like D&D. And the way
Something
that you would make
that
a
tries
character
to
in that.
simulate a tabletop.
Yeah, something that tries to simulate a tabletop game. But like,
That, by the way, this what you just said with like you cannot take every feat. You are supposed to like figure out something and build your own character, right? In video games, that stresses me the fuck out. If you have choices, right? If it's not possible to just make the objectively correct decision.
I love choices. You can just restart and do a choice and choose again
I love
if you fuck up.
choices. I hate
So-
making the wrong choices.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the fear of making the wrong choice and potentially missing out. Like games where you complete everything, that's awesome. Games with choices, fuck off.
No,
Well,
you have to wait until you know that you have the right choice. That's what I usually do in those games.
So-
Like if you have a skill point, you
so-
wait until you're 100% sure you have that one.
So Kaiser,
Well, sometimes
you're
you
not
can.
so Kaiser, you're not alone here. The thing is, and if you've noticed, if you look at Fallout New Vegas, and then you look at how Fallout 4's skill trees are, it's very clear that a lot of game companies realize that a lot more people are like you than they are like Skorak, right? Because Skorak and me do like these choices, these hard choices that force us to like, that can lock you out of whole entire things and stuff like that. But
That's
most people are
when
stressed
you're
out.
playing a role, right?
Yeah,
That's
yes.
the point.
But most people are stressed out by that, and so we've seen the gaming industry water down those choices so that you can pretty much do everything in the game. Like you are never locked out. Even if you side with villains or people that directly oppose them, you can still go onto the other side in Fallout 4 and Skyrim compared to Oblivion and Morrowind, especially. Very clear example. In Morrowind, if you join the Fighter Guild, you can't join the Mages Guild because they fucking hate each other. But in Skyrim, you can join the Fighters Guild and then immediately walk over to the Mages Guild and be like, "Hey, what's
Which
up,
is so
Pilgrims?
weird,
How
right?
are you doing?" Yeah, because
That's the thing,
then,
so That's the thing. So that those are single-player games, and like in like Skyrim and Oblivion, you can have as many fucking characters and saves as you want. But if it's like an MMO or something that's online where you have to make a decision and it's fixed forever, that's no. I am not gonna get near that.
I don't think there are MMOs like that.
I mean, besides, like,
I have
Horde
never
and
played an
Alliance.
MMO, so
Horde and Alliance in World of Warcraft. That now you can't
Or
play
Alliance,
it,
technically, yeah.
But like,
You know what? I'm gonna drop my hot take here because you said about Skyrim. Skyrim is a very good game at what it did. It's a horrible fucking role-playing game.
That's not a hot take.
it's not really a hot take. I think people just play Skyrim because they enjoy
I think
the
it is a
experience,
hot
not
take
because
given
it's
how many people just load that
Freezing
game.
cold take. Freezing. Well, people mod that game because Bethesda was very open with their whatchamacallit, with their coding base. They have like the what's it called, like the Bethesda something software that you could buy, or maybe it's just for free. I'm not sure, but like the reason that so many people mod that game is that one, a lot of people have the game because they've released Skyrim 12 times. And so they know that their mods will be seen by a lot of people, and also Bethesda was very open with the code, which a lot of developers aren't. So a lot of people know every single detail about the code for Skyrim. So it's really easy to mod. So it's easy to mod, and more people are going to see the mods.
Bro, the mods are so much fun. But like, saying that's correct, I don't think it's a hot take. Like, I don't think anybody actually goes into Skyrim in order to get the great role-playing experience. It's just the experience as a whole. Skyrim is a Skyrim experience. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, notably though, and so here's where this gets complicated, okay? If you look at the split between the East and the West when it comes to RPGs, it's actually a very interesting split. So if you look at a JRPG, most of the time, you don't choose the character the same way that you do in D&D, where you're in D&D, you're molding a character, right? You have an idea in your mind, and then you try to make that idea real through the systems of the game. That's very much a Western RPG kind of thing, because in the East, the role play is that you're role playing,
you are given
becoming Noctis from Final Fantasy, right? You're role playing a character that the developers have made for you. And so then it's like, well, fuck, if that's role-playing, what the fuck is an RPG then? Because again, that goes back into like, well, I'm role-playing Rakan when I'm playing League of Legends. Because technically, League of Legends has made this character for me. And then I'm role-playing Rakan by playing Rakan in League of Legends. So is League of Legends now an RPG? So JRPGs are the things where things get fucked.
Okay,
wouldn't the easiest way to solve this issue...
Like, one hot take I want to give about Skyrim. I played it for 2 hours and I didn't like it. And now...
Oh, that's about when did you play it?
That's the thing. I played it like in 2015. It was my own mistake. I want to play it so bad, and I will...
that's when I got into Skyrim.
I know I will like it. The reason why I hated it is I was overloaded, and I walked like out of the 2 hours after the tutorial, like I walked in an hour overloaded in like a direction, and it just was so damn slow. I just didn't know if this normal or not. I was just so slow. It wasn't fun.
Hey, brother, if you just would have opened your inventory, it would tell you that you are carrying too much. And
I'm
then you
blind.
Could have it.
I am blind. And then like I reached the dungeon, and then I was stuck and I didn't know how to open it. And then I had to walk the path back, and I was like, wait, no, I'm not doing that.
Did you just queue up for another game?
Yes.
You fucking. I do love I love the. Did you queue up for another game? Pause. Yes.
This message goes out to the chat. Skorek likes League of Legends more than you guys.
Yeah. Skorek is a terrible person. Anyway,
I can do both. It's a purely auditory experience.
I have one question, guys, too.
Look, I am just being efficient, okay? I don't have to use my ears for League of Legends, so I'm using it for the podcast. I don't have to use my eyes for the podcast, so I'm using it for League of Legends.
You could be editing. Eh?
Editing?
I could be editing with my ears.
You can also edit without your ears. You can get a footage.
I wish.
I mean, Dio can't edit at all.
Yeah, Dio not, but
I've thought about it, but it's so I thought about like switching over my editing software to editing software that's not as heavy as DaVinci is, but I just don't want to relearn new software just to go back to DaVinci when I get my GPU. So I'm just like, fuck me.
But one thing I want to know about chat, we talked a lot about games, but like one thing I will never understand, are there people out there that are playing games on easy mode? I just have never ever in my life started a game on easy mode.
You are talking to
of course, yeah.
You're playing games on easy mode?
Yeah, of course.
I play.
I play games because I want to spend time with the game, not because I want to challenge myself. I just want to have a good time.
We're just built different.
Oh,
We're just not the same.
I've said it in the past.
You're just a
but I'll
fucking
say it
tryhard.
again.
Fuck you.
I think the thing with easy mode is that I don't think any developer should be forced to put easy mode into their game, but on
True.
the same exact flip side, I don't think that easy mode hurts any game.
It
Now
doesn't
you
hurt.
might say, so you might say, well, what if Miyazaki for Dark Souls, it's his vision, it's his artistic vision to make the game difficult so that you triumph over it. And I think that's fine, but in the same way, you could just say, you can say that on the tin. You can say, when you're choosing difficulty, normal mode is the artistic vision and is intended, but you spent $60 on the game. If you want to finish it, here is an easy mode. What's the problem with that?
Yeah.
There is no problem. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no
So,
problem
like,
in
yeah,
giving
yeah.
people options.
The thing
Yep,
is about
exactly.
like the
If the game
certification.
is good enough, you also have to be good enough to deserve the game. You have to give
I
something
spent
more than your money.
$60. I spent $60
Nah,
on the game. Fuck off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you
Exactly.
paid $60 on it, but if you're not good enough, you just weren't good enough. It's like I don't
don't scrap your
100% agree with
materialism.
Skarek, but it's also like if you don't deserve to see the ending because you're not good enough yet. You just
That's
have to
so
play the game more.
cringe. It's like when people say that you don't deserve to clear the Taluda stage because you just did it with a closed-in V-guide. Like people who think that way, it's so weird.
No, with
Like
the
if
guide
I
it's
do
fine.
what's required from the game, to clear a stage, then I have cleared it, and that's like it.
No, I mean,
Easy
guide
mode,
is
there's
fine,
nothing wrong with giving people options.
but like
It's the...
an easy
Sorry,
mode.
no, you can do this.
I would definitely say that for Souls, I do prefer that there is no easy mode.
I mean, I don't mind
Why?
if there's easy mode, but like one thing, like
Because
there's-
that way it gives a cohesive experience like among the community.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. Because this is the funny part. I love this. All right, I've had this debate so many times, so I do. I'm a bastard. Anyway, no, it doesn't. Because my friend, I must name him there. I have a friend who beat every single one of the Dark Souls trilogy by summoning on every single boss. Where's your cohesive experience? Where is it? He played on easy mode. There is an easy mode already in Dark
does have
Souls.
an easy mode. Yeah, it does have an easy mode. Alright, what's the problem then?
There is no. What do you mean? You already don't have a cohesive experience. So what would an easy mode hurt? Because you already don't have a cohesive experience. The thing that you were saying was the reason that you don't want an easy mode already doesn't exist.
Like, I want to say something about the easy mode. Like, why I'm not 100% against it, but I hate easy modes where you pretty much can't die. That is where I just draw the freaking damn line. Like, there's easy modes you can just walk through, and the game developer put effort into like creating enemies. If they are just all one shot and can't kill in any way, it just kind of destroys the effort he put into the game to make it a good game.
No, now who cares about the effort? It's about the experience. Like, I agree with what you say to a certain degree, but
there's a difference between having an easy mode and having an easy mode, right? The easy mode of Dark Souls is different from the easy mode of, like, I don't know, some other fucking game. Like, because in the easy mode of Dark Souls, even the easy modes of Dark Souls, you have to kind of unlock it. You have to, like, go around and get all these powerful items. You can't just, like,
I'm not talking about Azure Comet. I'm talking about summoning. Like, you can beat Melania without hitting her. If you have before the Mimic Tear got nerfed, and even after, if you have certain items, before the Mimic Tear got nerfed, all you needed was Mimic Tear, and you could just kill Melania, without touching her. And people still say that there's a cohesive experience in Elden Ring and Dark Souls. There's not. You're lying to yourself. I don't know why, but anyway. Yeah, easy mode would not hurt Dark Souls.
Which games have you finished on easy mode?
There is an easy mode though. You literally said there is an easy mode. Like
yeah,
an easy mode.
One already exists, so why would putting an actual easy mode inside of the game, especially in something like Sekiro, which doesn't necessarily have an easy mode, why would that hurt? Because if you remember, I asked you why would having an easy mode in Dark Souls hurt it, and you said because there was a cohesive experience, and I said no, because there's already not a cohesive experience, because there's already a pseudo easy mode inside of the game.
I have to answer Seth's question now because it's very important to the discussion, because we have two different types of gamers here. You asked what type of games do I finish in easy mode. Seth, I don't play games in order to finish them. I don't. I have sunk like hundreds of hours into Skyrim, and I bet the main story maybe once. I don't even know if I did. I just play games in order to spend time with the games and have a good time. I don't care about endings or finishing something.
That is very interesting. I really thought people that use easy mode are only using it to like maybe enjoy the story or whatever. But I
maybe they do, but there were so many times like I genuinely created like 80 different saves in Fallout 4 on easy mode where I just walked around, built houses in settlement mode and had a good time listening to the music and stuff. I don't care about like all that other stuff, completing
wait,
something.
I just realized, yes, I did play Minecraft on easy mode. Yeah, that's the only game I would say I played on easy mode, yeah.
Fair enough.
Because and I come at this as very interesting because I come at this from the perspective of a person that likes challenge in my games. I don't like playing on easy mode. I'm the kind of person that played Lunatic Fire Emblem Awakening. If anyone knows the fucking hell what that shit is. I'm the kind of person that has beaten. I'm the kind of person that will specifically slam my face into a Dark Souls boss for hours without summoning, just because I want to. But at the same exact time, I don't think that my experience with Millennia is cheapened by the fact that someone basically cheated their way through the fight by using Mimic Tear. I'm like, you know what? Good job. Did you have fun? Did you have fun, bud? Good. But you spent $60 on the game and you had fun. I don't care if you had. Sure, your experience with the game doesn't cheapen mine.
Yeah. Exactly.
And as you said before, Kaiser, I'm going to hit the nail on the head here because I've talked to these people. I say these people, but I've talked to people that hold the opinion that Skorak does. That hold the opinion that games shouldn't have an easy mode, especially like the Dark Souls games, especially like the Fire Emblem games shouldn't have an easy mode. People were mad as hell when Awakening.
They were.
Yes, when Awakening came out. And it's always funny to ask these people. Yeah, Fire Emblem's Awakening was the first one that had. A no death mode.
No permadeath mode. There was the option to turn it off.
Yeah.
People were super mad about that.
I do agree with them.
I don't.
Oh boy. Okay.
Why do you dislike people having an option?
So yeah, and
the option to choose.
Because Kaiser, it is so funny to me when you just ask these people just why. Because
I have an answer.
Most of their arguments.
Like for example, if like there's no easy mode, for example in Elden Ring, and there's only like a hard mode. You can say to everyone, I have beaten Elden Ring, and that's like a statement, oh yeah, he has beaten Elden Ring.
Well, then you are the problem. This is very important. Then you are turning a single-player experience into a social experience.
But it's nice to have a badge of honor. A badge of honor is nice to have.
It's not a social experience.
It's easier than that, though, because I've already disproven this.
Oh, go ahead. Show us your fucking.
Yeah, I've already disproven this. I've already ran down. I came so prepared for this fight because I've had this fight so many times before. Again, it's the same exact thing because as Sezeth just said, he's talking again about the cohesive experience, and I'll tell you right now, Sezeth, as a person that's beaten all of these games, with Sekiro being the one exception, with Sekiro being the one FromSoft game exception, you can beat all of these games without ever hitting a boss.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Yeah.
You can just summon, and then your summon can kill every single boss for you. And then you can just tell everyone that you beat it, and then show on Steam that you beat it. Like that, there is no cohesive experience.
With the summon, though, there is like some sort of challenge, depending on the summon.
No, there's not. I have beaten games for my friends. I have beaten bosses for my friends in Dark Souls.
Skorak.
Well, in that case, you haven't played the game. You literally don't play. Like it's the same thing as opening a fucking like control panel and just hacking in the solution.
There's a gigantic audience of casual gamers who don't give a shit about being the ones to beat.
If you wanna like put on cheat codes and beat the game that way, then sure, put on cheat codes, but it's not the same as beating the actual game.
Yeah, but nobody cares about it.
Let me give a better example than Dark Souls and Elden Ring and stuff. A better example is Jump King is Pogo Stuck is getting over it.
Yeah,
so if you beat those games, you like there's no easy mode. There you can say I have beaten that game, and people know there is no cheating, there's no easy way of beating them, and that's like, hey, that's like an achievement that you can tell to everyone and be proud of it.
Yeah, so I ask, okay. Again, I make this stipulation with easy mode is that if it exists inside of a game, especially a game like Pogo Stuck and stuff like that, then you should have the normal mode. You should have a warning on the normal mode that says this was the intended experience. And if you are going to play on easy mode, then you are going to cheapen your the intended experience that the devs wanted you to have. So what is the problem? How much does it destroy, dismantle this idea? That it's a badge of honor if you add one more question onto I beat Pogo Stuck. It's like, oh, I beat Pogo Stuck. Oh, did you do it on normal mode? Yeah. Oh wow, that's really impressive. Because that's still impressive. Because the game would still exist. Your game doesn't cease to exist just because there's an easy mode for it.
And the people
What
who
does it
actually
cheapen?
care about
Because you have to
challenging
ask one more
themselves, they
question?
will do it.
Does that break
Yeah,
the
but it
cohesion?
wouldn't be impressive though. That's the thing.
Why?
Hey,
No, but
Theo,
you,
it's-
who
it
cares?
didn't touch the
Nobody
normal game
gives a
mode.
shit whether you bet the game. Nobody gives a shit.
Some
You
people
Steam
do, and I don't think it's so criminal to have
Hold on,
like
wait,
a
wait, wait,
community
wait,
where it's
wait,
like
wait, wait,
we
wait,
bashed
wait.
our
You
heads
can't-
against a wall and now we feel proud about it.
Well, you can't. Hold on. You can't argue against Kaiser's points when I'm saying things that make a lot more sense than Kaiser. To be honest, you can't. You have to.
Yeah, but nobody
correct.
gives a
What-
shit is a factual statement.
Hold on, wait.
Continue.
But it's not. I do not agree with. I disown Kaiser there. If you want to be proud
Yeah,
that you
I
beat a hard game, if you want to be proud that you beat a hard game, there's nothing wrong with that. But Skorak, I ask you because I'm asking the hard question. Okay. Why would it cheapen your experience if someone else cheats and has fun with it? When I've already disproven the cohesion argument 3 times now.
I'm gonna do it a 4th time.
I'll do it a 4th time. I'll do it again.
I do
I've
it
done
again.
this. I've done this 30 times in the past.
It's actually quite interesting. Like, what Skorak thinks about if he wants to say something, like, I
Why
can
would
connect
it
this kind of
cheapen
to
my
Arknights.
experience?
Actually.
Like,
Well, I do have one answer, but it is basically just an asshole answer.
I mean,
Yeah,
go
because-
ahead.
well,
why not?
well, so this
Because
is
it makes
this
what
is-
I did
yeah.
less special.
That's
Yeah, that's
the
exactly
that's
it.
the core. So and this
Isn't
is
that
what, this
just
is
a
what,
you thing?
well,
yeah,
no,
but
it's not.
It
just a him
worsens
thing.
your experience
It's-
because you know it's not as
the-
special anymore.
and I didn't want to say it without having Skorak admit it, and that nice Lux. Anyway, the core, the problem caused Kaiser, and this is where you were getting at, where you're like, well, this is kind of cringe. It's that like it's not just that they want to feel proud. It's that it's this very at its core elitist idea that
Yes.
I did something cool and I don't want anyone else to do it because
Yeah.
because if anyone else does it, then it's not cool anymore, right? You can't join the cool kids club, and that's the idea that I think is cringe.
Okay,
because
Theo.
you can be proud without putting other people down.
I would say the thought process is not the same. I feel like it's not about like not allowing anyone to enter, but only allowing the people that actually deserve it to enter. It's more about in that direction.
That actually deserve it.
But-
to enter.
If someone did what I did,
Sam,
I'll never have an issue.
But Seth, if you say deserve, if
Yeah.
they did what the game required them to beat it, then they have already deserved what they got. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly, and that's why there shouldn't be an easy
How do I have
Yeah.
fun if I don't
Like they put
gatekeep
now,
angry
like for
birds?
example, Skorak has now put 1,000 hours into it, and they can be proudly saying now, he has beaten, for example, PokeStuck, and imagine now PokeStuck released with save states. That person can also just say I've beaten it, but it's just.
Well, then you
it's
ask
kinda
them, did you beat
sad.
it with save states? When you ask them, did you beat it with save states?
You can
You ask
do
one more
that.
question. Why does asking one more question?
It's
harm
nice to
anything?
be just
Exactly.
one of the selected through the few that, without any exceptions, that actually can say I've
Oh.
beaten it.
So, well, hold up, because so again, when I say I've beaten Awakening on Lunatic, that means something to anyone that knows what the fuck is up, right?
Yeah, no
If
hit
you
runs,
know
for example.
how hard, yeah, exactly. So, what you're basically saying, Seth, right, is that like, well, the people. So, no hit runs is a good example because I want you to understand how this sounds coming to me, right? It's like, imagine a guy like does a no hit run in Dark Souls, and then there's some guy that beats it on normal mode, just beats normal Dark Souls. It's just like, what, you want me to ask a question? It cheapens my experience of beating it on no hit runs, because some guy actually just beat the normal game mode. That's how ridiculous it sounds to me. Because it doesn't cheapen my experience because I've done something that's harder. Because all you have to ask, it's like, well, did you beat Jump King with save states?
Yes,
Did you beat
exactly,
Did
like-
you beat Dark Souls with a no hit run? Did you beat Awakening
So-
on Lunatic? Because those
and those people need to
experiences
learn
are
how
still
to
there.
coexist.
Yeah,
and those
I was
people
like,
need
why
to
can't
learn
you
how to
why
coexist.
can't you coexist with somebody
Yeah,
that beats
it's-
the game in a
it's-
different way than you?
It's absolutely okay if there's a casual audience and a hardcore audience as long as they tolerate each other. That's the statement from the.
Achievements are also nice, yeah.
It's
Achievements
casual,
will
guys.
also do this. Achievements also will fulfill this like this proud moment. Nice 2v1 anyway. Where it's
you.
like if you beat something like Awakening on Lunatic, you can get an achievement for it, and then you know that somebody that did that played the game that very specific way and did the hard shit.
Look,
They get
the
like they
things
get the
that-
happy chemicals, and then other people can see it, and they can show that off to other people.
The thing is that there are games for all sorts of people, right?
So
I
Yes,
don't
but
think
why
there
would-
is a reason why there shouldn't just be a game for just us lunatics. You know,
so
a
I'm
game
not
that's just,
saying
just for the
so,
lunatic club. Why is
so
that
I'm
an
not
issue?
saying- it's
No,
not,
but nobody's trying to
and
take
what
that
I-
away.
What
That
I-
wasn't the
what I
question.
what I said at the very start is that I don't think a developer should ever be forced to put an easy mode into their. Sorry, I need
Oh.
water into their game. But
All right.
easy mode never hurts a game. If an easy
Yes.
mode were to appear in your game right now, it wouldn't hurt the game.
It wouldn't
There's
hurt the
nothing
Like the
game.
people
but
who were
some-
demanding that Elden Ring
No,
gets an
wait.
easy
I
mode
do have a
upgrade.
counter argument to that though.
Sure.
Getting over it. The whole point of the game is to be frustrating and difficult, because that's the point it's trying to make. An easy mode would hurt that point because
It would hurt the.
just
It would hurt
easier.
the. It would hurt the creative. So
It
Dark
would
Souls is the same exact way. We go back to the Dark Souls example because it's the easiest example. The Miyazaki has stated multiple times that the difficulty is kind of the point of the game, because triumph is the point of the game. But in order to feel the triumph, you need the difficulty. And so if you erase the difficulty, you are getting rid of the creative intent of what the game was. But all of my arguments still hold the same with Dark Souls. The same with getting over it, because the creative intent of the game, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but
as much,
I would still argue it would still result in a worse game, because if the whole game's purpose is to
Sure.
it would still be a worse game if there was an easy mode, so it would hurt the game.
But is it an objectively
No.
game if the goal is easier to reach? Like some
No,
people are
no, it
genuinely
wouldn't.
just happy about finishing it and
So,
being like, oh, I've done it
again,
and
If the
continuing.
game-
Hold on,
if adding an
wait.
easy mode,
Wait.
if adding an easy mode makes the game worse because it defeats the point of the game, then it makes the game worse.
No,
Then
very
it hurts the
specifically. No, very specifically, Skorag. The game would still exist in its current state. You are only adding things to it. That's my point. And if you
And
tell
adding
players,
an easy mode
if
to
you
a
tell
game that is all about struggle, that detracts from the game.
no, because those players
Hurts the
wouldn't
game.
even play the game at the start. All you're doing is adding new players to your player pool. What I'm trying to tell you is that all of the players that beat it on normal mode would probably still beat it on normal mode. If you just tell the players, this is the intended way you're supposed to be playing the game. All you're doing is adding new players that would never touch your game and allowing them to then play your game. That doesn't make the game worse.
Yes.
It's only
Fact.
positives. You're
Fact.
just getting more people.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't add these people. Like, especially when getting
Why?
older, these people shouldn't be there.
Skark, I disagree
Because
there.
it's a game all
But-
about overcoming difficulties. So if people are not willing to put up with the entire theme of the game and they still want to play it, no, they shouldn't play it.
Theo, it's not versing the
If
game.
people
Like,
want to bypass the entire theme of the game and just want to play the game, yeah, no, they shouldn't play it.
Are mods bad, Skorag? Should people play? Should players mod games?
Depends on the game.
Depends on the game. That's a fascinating
For
answer I've
example,
never heard before.
In order
Interesting.
to you shouldn't mod getting over it before you beat it, for example.
You
Because
should
before
not
you-
mod. Okay, you know what? At this point, I'll give it to you. You Chad yes to me. As long as you hold to that, you can have that opinion. I can no longer argue with that.
but yeah, Theo,
If your honest opinion is that you should not mod games until you beat them because of creative intent, then at least you care about creative intent more than most of the people I'm arguing with. You know, if you Chad yes me here, I have to shake your hand and go, you know what? Fair. I disagree with you, but that's just is what it is.
I want to get back to it doesn't worsen the game. I really think an easy mode really helps to make a game more accessible for everyone. That is absolutely true. So a Kaiser can now finally play his Elden Ring. Let's go. Anyway, what I think is just it worsens just.
I will not do that even on it.
Yeah, it will just worsens people like Skorex's achievement feeling, and that is what it hurts. The players that
No,
have now
what it
previously
hurts
beaten
is it hurts players' egos. That's
yeah,
what it does.
I just want to
That's
say
what it
ego as
does.
well.
Yeah,
It
but
hurts
players do not
egos.
have the right to be angry at that. If you add a social component to a game that does not have a social component inside of it, then you cannot be angry at the game for taking something away that was not a part of the game to begin with. If Elden Ring or Dark Souls had a scoreboard and that would rank the best players, then that's one thing. But Dark Souls is a purely... First of all, I don't want those games to have easy modes either, right? It's just a debate, would it hurt or not? And if this takes something from your personal experience away, then you cannot blame the game for it.
I would never force Miyazaki to put him again. I would never force Miyazaki or any game developer to put an easy mode into the game. I think that's also equally as cringe. I don't think that you should ever force.
There were people who were really angry at Elden Ring for not having an easy mode. Those guys can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, that is so weird. I freaking don't understand that. Everyone knew it's a hard game. If I don't know, it would just create the hurt the creative intent of the game if you would have forced the creator to make the game easier.
No, well, there's a lot of different problems with actually forcing creators that like it takes development time away from other parts of the game, which would actually make games worse, right? Because creating an easy mode, even if it's like as simple as like cutting their health and all the enemies how HP in half, would still cost development time. And so like again, this is all theoretical because I would never actually force a developer, or I never want a developer to be forced to put an easy mode in a game that they don't want to spend development time on making that kind of thing. Like that's like the big thing. Is that like that's the big downside of everything that I'm talking about? Is that I'm talking about like in theory, if like magically an easy mode would just like appear inside of these games, I don't think it makes the games work. All I think it does is that it hurts some players' egos, and those players just have to get over it. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. It would reach
I fully agree, and I am just waiting for the Arknights module upgrades to come out. Then I'm gonna make a video discussing that exact topic.
Yeah.
Or like adding an easy mode to the game does not hurt the game at all in the slightest.
So I want to out myself. I would be part of the people that their ego would be hurt. So that's why I'm fighting with Scark, because I don't want my ego to be hurt when I finally beat Pokestock, for example. That after like a few weeks there would be an easy mode and people can just say like the same thing, I've beaten it.
Well, you say that people, well, they'd be lying though. In the same way that like right now, people can mod Pokestock and then cheat their way through it and then say they beat it and show you their Steam avatar, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'd be lying. So again, I just ask you, if there was an easy mode added to Pokestock, and you ask that person that goes, "Ha, I beat Pokestock," you ask them, "Did you beat with save states?" Well, now they either have to again lie, or they have to tell you the truth, and you go, "Oh, well, that's nice for you," and then your ego doesn't have to get hurt. Why is your ego hurt if someone beats Pokestock on an easy mode?
That
doesn't take away what you did. That doesn't take away what you did.
Yes, it doesn't take away what I did,
yeah.
but my ego would still be hurt. It's not something I can explain. But
that's a you problem.
Yeah, it's not a me problem. It's a lot of people's problem. Scark as well. It's just like
those people.
Yeah, we have a problem. It's a problem that we have.
Then you need to spend less time on Discord.
I do think that at that point, this is why this. Oh, he has a QSS. Anyway, I do think that at this point, you don't feel my pain. You use save states. True. Listen, I can say that if any of you have beaten Fire Emblem Awakening, you don't know my pain, because you don't know my pain unless you have to count the EXP on Lunatic. On Awakening. You motherfuckers don't know.
That's so mental.
Yeah, we probably don't.
Don't know. Yeah, exactly. And just because you beat Awakening on normal mode does not mean that my achievement is any lessened. And I'm okay with that. And if I had a problem with that, I would say that was my own problem with my own ego. I agree with Kaiser here. To like full wrap around, I think that the problem with easy modes is actually players' egos and not the game. Doesn't make the game worse. Mm-hmm. It makes players with egos hurt. And that's it. That's the base
think
thing.
Like that's the thing. Like the people who want to have a hard, challenging experience, for example, playing Dark Souls, they will continue to do that if there's an easy mode.
Yep.
I mean, as I said,
it would
people will restrict them if they want to.
Kaiser, actually,
it's also like, you know, depending on the game, you know, it's also
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like
not cohesion.
Okay.
The thing I told you before, right? If the whole game's point is to just struggle
creative
through
intent.
it.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we just hard disagree on here, and I know that in order for me to like continue the conversation, we're going to have to talk about death of the author, which is going down a whole entire other rabbit hole, because I am a big believer in death of the author, and I don't hold creative intent to the same exact standard that I think that you do, where you assumingly hold creative intent to a very high standard, I just don't. So but as I said, at least you Chad yes to me, because this was a lot of people's correct that I've had this debate with before. With mods, they'll go, well, no, all mods are okay, and then I go, well, you don't care about creative intent. But at least you Chad yes to me, and you were like, nope, if you shouldn't mod the game unless you beat it first. It's like, all right, you know what? Fair enough. If you're gonna hold that stance, I respect you.
But one thing about like the easy mode, like I haven't played Dark Souls 2 yet, and I really want to. But if for like one day they would just add now an easy mode to Dark Souls, I wouldn't be as interested in playing it now for no reason. But it just would be the case. I think it would kind of hurt the prestige of the game itself if they just add an easy mode, if it was always the game known for being one of the hardest to ever complete.
No, that is fair enough. Like, one of the reasons Dark Souls is so successful is one of the reasons is the fact that it is so challenging, right?
Yeah.
Well, so
but if you
also Yeah, well, in terms of like cohesive experience, like it's a really bad argument because of what Simon said even before. It's that like, I didn't want to get into it, but like very specifically, in Elden Ring, it's pretty much known, or it became known after like a month of the game being launched that magic is way easier than playing in melee. But saying that like a hard mode, and the hard mode easy mode conversation, it's like seeing a mage who played Elden Ring, and they're going, "Oh yeah, I beat Elden Ring." You go, "Yeah, you didn't beat Elden Ring. You used magic and spells." And it's like, all right, well, where do you stop?
Yeah,
that
it's
argument? It's like you use magic and spells and summoning. You used the mimic tier. You didn't beat Elden Ring.
Yeah, bro,
Oh,
it's a same.
you cast one spell in Elden Ring. You ruining my cohesive game experience. It's like
It's the
fuck,
same
we
when
had this
like
conversation. It's like, yeah, fuck,
it's
alright.
I think it's the same conversation as like Chalta or Surta being a part of Arknights, right? It's like those essentially are the easy mode for the people who want to just
used
beat the stage
you
and
use
continue.
things that the developer put inside of the game.
Yes,
Fucking
no,
cringe.
it's so
Get out of
cringe.
here.
I
I
actually
uploaded the gameplay. Wait, real quick, because this is the first time I learned about this. That people like those exist. Because I have not been a part of any Discord
Oh,
servers
yeah,
before
yeah,
I
yeah.
like met you guys.
This
so
is not just a Dark Souls or Fire Emblem thing. This is a gaming thing. People, yeah.
I uploaded a fucking Arknights gameplay, and people in the comment used the term rarity abuse because I used 6 stars on the stage. It's like, brother, go talk to your parents or something. What the fuck?
I
Get out of my comments.
I might
People
be
have egos.
one of
That's
them
what it
in
is.
some regards. So one thing, like I hate power creeping. I'm not a fan of it. It's no one to
True,
blame
also.
for using a unit that is power creeped. I use them as well. But I think in a game where strategy, like a strategy game, where you can just skip the strategy part by having an option like this, it's kind of sad in my opinion. Since
Power
it is
creep is
intended
its
to
own
use
thing.
I mean,
strategy.
if people want to do that, then that's their thing.
Yeah,
there are
but like
there are
not
a decent
giving
amount
the
of
option
people
in the
that
first
are
place, I think is important.
there are a decent amount of people that are mad in general when they see you like use Surtur and shit like that, just because they don't like whatchamacallit, right? Like
I
they
would
just
never
don't
be
like
mad.
power creep. And characters like Chalter
No, that's fair enough.
are like examples in and of themselves of power creep. So they see
Yeah.
Chalter and it like activates like the rage cell in their mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
okay,
thing.
I'm back.
Like,
I'm
it's
back.
absolutely
I'm
okay with like being angry at the fact that she's like limited and that
Okay.
broke
Yeah.
and stuff, but
As
that's
a-
a different conversation, right? It's like about the easy mode.
One-
As a former elitist from like another server, I can kind of explain it.
Oh, welcome, another challenger. Come.
Another challenger.
What do you want? I mean, for like Chalter is like pretty understandable since like people say like no Chalter, no Ling or something like that. It's pretty
I mean,
like some people would go even far to like what only 4-star,
Only four.
only
star.
male
I've heard-
character, yeah, only male character. I honestly don't care if they want to do such because it's their own challenge.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but like
That's the thing. People who want to
Yeah,
challenge
there's
themselves
some-
will do that.
one thing
yeah,
about an
there's
argument.
like some people that actually got an ego boost from like doing such a challenge.
Yeah.
I will not say name, but
As someone that does challenges like
It's
this,
so-
we're starting
it is
Arknights
super
beef
satisfying.
Now, huh?
But
We're
like-
starting Arknights beef with content
yeah,
creation.
but like the one argument you made
Yeah,
was
I've
super
talked-
confusing to me.
I've talked about it.
Okay.
I've talked about it with like Raxley for like one time long ago, but I would not say any name.
I am more than willing to explain any of the points that I made.
Yeah,
So, go on.
the
Summer.
summoning thing, what you said, like there's like an easy way to beat like with magic and summoning. To
Yes.
me, like I don't get why this bad to beat it with something the game has given you intentionally. The same goes for Trollter
so-
and Surtur. I don't think that's a bad thing to use that in any regard. I would use
You-
it the
not-
same way.
You don't.
It's
wait,
not
hold on. Wait.
bad.
Seza, when I say that, you literally don't understand what I mean by easy. I'm talking about like if there are ways in Elden Ring, that all you have to do is just kill like weak enemies that are in the wild area, or just you can. No, sorry. It goes. You can, Seza, beat Elden Ring without killing a single enemy. And
Yes.
this is not a joke. You can ride your horse in the open world, past most enemies, and then whenever there is a boss, you can summon your friend, your Giga Chad friend, and he will just solo the boss for you. That's actually where the meme "Let me solo her" came from, because there was a guy that was sitting outside of the Millennia.
Was that- yeah, yeah.
was the hardest- yes,
Not a
who was the-
guy. That wasn't
who-
a guy.
Legend.
who Millennia
That's a legend.
is the hardest boss fight in all of Elden Ring, and he would sit there outside and put his summon sign down, so people would summon him, and then his name was "Let me solo her," and then he soloed her for them. You can
Yeah.
beat Elden Ring without playing the video game.
Yeah, like,
Okay, like that's what I mean. Like it's not just like like it makes it kind of easier and like it's kind of okay. No. Like there is no cohesion in Dark Souls. People are crazy.
yeah. But I want to say,
Like,
I'm
they're
not
lying to
bothered by
themselves.
the fact that like someone is using that. I think it's fine if you use such an OP thing. I just don't like that this is implemented in the first place. I would
Yeah,
appreciate
but-
if they just don't implement this at all.
But that. Oh wait.
But that's just
But
your
that's the
personal
creative intent.
taste.
Miyazaki specifically put this inside of the game for a reason because it adds to the cohesion of the creative intent. The creator put them in. It's not like a mod or a cheat or anything.
Yes, but like that's like, I don't know, in a game that is supposed to use like some like it's hard or whatever, there shouldn't be like a mechanic that just makes everything super easy. Like,
So I've ruined Dark Souls for you, I
Going
guess,
on.
because of that.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. Here's the nasty little secret that Dark Souls players won't tell you. If you have a friend, you could beat Dark Souls really easily. Those games are brain dead if you have a friend.
yeah.
If you literally just have one other person that will play Dark Souls with you, all of those games except for Sekiro become super easy.
I think it's kind of sad that this is like, isn't this like going against what he said that there shouldn't be like an easy mode? This is straight up like implementing an easy mode. I'm not blaming anyone for
But
using
if
it,
people
but
want
I
to
think it's
clear
sad.
it, just if people just want to clear it for the sake of clearing it, then that option exists. And
Yeah, but
it
I'm
will take
talking
easy
more about
away
the
from
creator.
other-
Wait, are
It
we
destroys the
talking
creator's
about
intent.
Who cares about the creator? No.
power creep, or are we
People's
talking
personal
about like Dark
experience
Souls?
is more important than the creative intent.
I mean, people
My
are allowed
personal
to use
experience
it.
is more important than the creative
I'm
intent.
with you. I think people should be allowed to use it, but I think someone that intends to make a game hard, I don't get the thought process for implementing a thing that makes it so much easier. But if it's there, you should be allowed to use it.
I see.
Because
So your
Yeah.
your problem in general is that I see. As you said, you don't even like the implementation. You don't like the fact that there are summons in
Yeah.
Dark Souls
Like-
games because you want them to be hard and that they should strictly be hard.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Well, at the end of the day, what it comes down to is the same exact thing that Kaiser just said. What's more important? When it comes to creative intent with Skorak, what's more important? Enjoyment in video games that are a hobby that you spent money on, or the creator's intent on the game? And that
that's
is
the
going to be
thing.
a push and pull, and that's like again, look,
Yeah, it's
creative
comes to
intent,
personal
I say-
taste.
Me and Kaiser say that it's personal enjoyment.
Yeah, you cannot
that
argue
just,
with
like, is
taste.
what it is, yeah.
It's just fair.
That's why I said that's why like there is no like I can't like argue with that anymore because that's like as Kaiser said, that's just like gets down to like a core taste thing.
it's an opinion
like-
thing,
yeah.
and I think this answer depends on the game. Like for example, don't you think?
That was a nice
I don't
sound.
think so. Thank you. I'm pretty hardline when it comes to this because I don't think that a game would be harmed by having an easy mode inside of it if one just magically appeared and devs didn't have to spend dev time on it.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, like for example, if PokeStack, for example, had an easy mode from the beginning, I probably wouldn't have even started. I wouldn't have downloaded it.
And I will say again, I think that's a you problem, not a game problem.
Yeah, like it's not. I want to like. I just play this game for the difficulty, and there's like no easy way of beating it,
because
and that's why
the
I
game
only-
is still difficult. The
I,
game's still
I
difficult.
can make the game
one took that away
difficult for
from you.
myself, but not having the
By
option to
playing
make
on
it
the normal
difficult.
mode.
Not
Use it.
By playing on the normal mode that the developers will tell you is the normal mode that you're supposed to play.
But I'm just saying, like, I love games where you don't even have the option to make it easier for yourself, and that's why I play those games. And
Yeah,
if
but
like,
then
So
only
it-
play those
hold on.
games and don't
Wait.
get angry at the ones.
So
that-
I'm a little bit
options.
confused now,
Yeah.
Seth. But wait, actually, maybe you can actually explain this to me. Why does the pure addition of something take something away for you?
Wait. Sorry
No
to
one-
interrupt you all, but what are we talking about?
Very
I can't
complicated.
even
Easy mode.
So, yeah, it's very
Easy
complicated.
should there be
because
easy mode in
because
games?
So the again, why
I'm
does
quite
the,
curious about Cecil's
pure-
answer.
the pure addition of something take something away from you?
If it used to
Because
be
that
known
Pogo
as a
Stuck
badge
would
of honor,
Pogo Stuck would still exist.
yeah, if it used to be known for being a badge of honor for completing the game,
It
having
still is.
It still is, but there is now an easier way to finish the same game, and that's it's
Yeah, but
kind of sad.
they didn't do the same thing that you did.
Yeah, they didn't do the same thing, but it's just.
And you know that if you talk to them, you know that.
I
If someone
know
on
it.
Twitter says they be pogo stuck, and then they use save states, they didn't do the same thing as you
So
did.
you would say PokerStack or any other of those games would still have the same popularity if they would have had an easy mode from the beginning.
Popularity, maybe not, because there are more people like you.
See?
That's what I'm trying to say. Because there are more people that would have their egos hurt. But that's not a game problem. That's a people problem.
Yeah, it is from the
Right,
beginning a
thank you.
people problem. It always has been.
Wait,
I'm just saying.
wait. So see, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If you get hurt by like a harder version, why don't you get hurt by seeing people like do high risk TC or like do only 4-star?
No, exactly. I was going to say that was my next question, Para. It was that like, so
Thank
if
you,
if you beat Fire Emblem on a normal mode, does it then hurt you? Because now then there's a harder mode that someone beat. That oh no, that's actually harder, and like oh my cohesion, I'm like I can't talk to them anymore because they beat it on Lunatic and not normal mode. It's like it. I don't understand. I honestly,
this is.
maybe I don't have an ego, but
No,
like
that's the thing.
I have
No,
an ego.
same here. Like
Dio,
Dio, I have played Fire Emblem Awakening like 10 times, but always on the easiest mode and with no permadeath, always, because I just had fun doing it. And you playing on Lunatic thing, it does not exist to me. You
Yep,
mentioned it,
and
I applaud you,
telling-
and I continue.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
the same
And you
thing for
telling
me.
me that, you telling me that you beat it on casual easy mode, I go, that did not take anything away from my achievements and my experience with the game, and I'm glad that you enjoyed my game.
I mean, for
Facing is kind of hot, huh?
It stops for me like where I think.
And then, like, we're fine, we're chilling. There's no problem.
Dio,
High five. We both enjoyed the same game.
Dio, I really think it just stops there where the creator has intended it. Like as soon as I beat Risk 18, I am satisfied. If I don't beat Risk 18, I am not satisfied at all. And it just stops where the creator intended it to stop, I think. If someone makes it, you can always make it more difficult for yourself. But as long as I beat what the creator has intended, I think I myself, my ego is pleased.
Again, if we're talking about in creative intent again, so again, if Pokestuck had, if when you entered the easy mode, so like you're at the main menu, okay, envision it. So you're at the main menu of Pokestuck, okay? you've downloaded this game. Everyone's saying it's so hard, okay? You download it, and they give you a difficulty option, and there's normal and there's easy, and when you scroll up to easy, it says in big red letters, this is not the what the creators intended. This is here if you need it for accessibility reasons. But if you want the true intentions of Pokestuck, if you want the hard thing that all the people have been talking about, go back down to normal.
Yeah, but
and then if you still click yes, then you can still do it, knowing that this is not what the creators intended. What's the problem with that?
Dio, I previously mentioned that before, but honestly, I don't know. It just takes away quality from me. It's not something I can explain. I think like no one can explain it. You argue really well. Like you have the best arguments, but like it's something that not even the people can explain. Like you will not get a satisfying answer from this.
Satisfied laugh. This man was so proud
I think
of him.
it has always been like this. Like Scar can't explain it why it is like this, but it takes something away, and we don't know what.
I kind of understand you, Succeed. I kind of understand.
I probably laugh. So to calm down here for a second, and to just said the toothbrush this mug under. Anyway, to calm down here, and to like back up and tell you why I feel so passionate about this is because as I said before, I have been a fan of these games that are challenging on purpose for a very long time, and these games that are challenging on purpose, like Dark Souls, Fire Emblem, like a lot of the rhythm games, they tend to have communities that are very elitist. They tend to have communities that say, oh, I'm sorry, did you use Azure Comet in Elden Ring? You didn't really beat Elden Ring. Get good, scrub. All right, that's how you beat the boss. You beat casual mode? That's for babies. And it's like, I've been putting up with people that have been saying this for so long, and I don't get it because I don't have an ego, and I'm losing my mind.
I am on your side. I am on your side.
I've dealt with people that have like the score accuracy opinion for so long, and every single time that I ask them things, and I'm like, and they bring up these arguments, and when I question them on things, most of the time they don't even give me the correct answer. Most of the time,
Ren is finally green, bro. Ren is finally
green. Yo,
Let's go.
Thank you.
You're a legend.
What the fuck?
Thank
yeah.
you, Neo.
Jesus
Dio,
Christ.
it was important for me to say this right now. I am on your very side. I don't get people who say you have beaten the boss this way. If it was an option in the game and you have beaten it without any major glitches that bugs out the boss or whatever, then it's still beaten it. If someone used now this magic or whatever, I don't really care about this. But he has just beaten it. Like when people say,
But there are
They use
people
the same-
out there who
they-
actually get angry at the fact that people use shelter to risk reach
yeah,
this
that's
18.
what I don't
Yeah.
get.
There are
That's-
people like that.
Like if
They-
there's the
they use
option
the
to
same-
use it, then it's fine to use it.
Well, says it. You are very
Can we
like.
just talk about
you
Arknights?
you also have a very understandable point of view on this, where it's like if wave dashing is in melee, then it's part of the game because anything that's in the game, you're actually kind of like Death of the Author in some way, where it's like if it's in the game already, well then it's fine to use and abuse, which is interesting. But I have to tell you that a lot of people don't see it that way. One, and number two, a lot of people that do see it your way will still use the same exact arguments as you. So like people that are arguing like, oh, well you shouldn't use magic in Elden Ring because it cheapens the experience, are using the same exact arguments, cheapens the experience. As someone that's saying that Elden Ring shouldn't have easy mode because it cheapens the experience, and it's like, what does that mean? So I'm telling you that like a lot of people, even if they disagree with you, use the same exact arguments as you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so used to these arguments. I've heard these arguments that Skorak and that Sithith have said many times because I am an elite god gamer who beat Millennium with blind on DK bongo drums. All right, but I don't have a problem with people beating the game, and I'll go, hey, Kaiser, you beat Fire Emblem? Oh, you beat it on easy mode? All right, that's cool. So who's your favorite waifu? And then we can talk about the games. We talk about our favorite stages. We can have fun. And I still have my badge of honor of beating on Lunatic that none of you have, and that's fine. Like we walk away, and I don't have a problem with it. It is what it is. I don't know why it's a problem, but I don't know.
Yeah. But I am in between. Okay, Skark, are you the summon type? Like that if you use certain mechanics that it's
No,
not
he does
cleared?
not use. I said he does not
For
use
what?
summons, but yeah.
Yeah.
If people use summons, do you think that cheapens their experience, and do you think that should be a thing in the game?
Nah, that's fine. I don't mind, using stuff that the creator intended for you to use. Like, I mean,
We'll just say
I
you
do
have to
think
dial
with,
that out because of creator's intent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get people that like not using certain things and then say like, oh, you have beaten this boss and used that, damn, you're still garbage. I don't get that where they're coming from.
It's a similar thought process. It's because they beat the game on a harder difficulty, as it were, because beating Elden Ring with a strength build, God forbid, beating Elden with the strength build is a lot harder than beating it with magic. And so it's the same exact thing. They get mad because they did something that was really hard, and then someone else says, this is what I don't get, right? Is because I would feel that something like this would actually piss me off more than something like the easy mode, because let's say that I beat Elden Ring with a strength melee build. I'll tell you, because you haven't played Elden Ring, strength melee builds suck. I think they buffed it recently, but they suck.
They buffed it back at 1.4.
Yeah, they bad, very no good. So if I'm using a strength build and I beat Elden Ring, that's a fucking accomplishment. Okay. Notably, when I beat Elden Ring, it was a pure holy faith build that used holy damage, and for anybody that knows, holy damage against the final boss is not very fucking good. No good, very bad. And so
Although,
what I did-
Faith does allow you to get a thing where it basically Elden Beast can't hurt you. Fucking divine
Right.
fortification.
yeah. I didn't know about that spell though. Anyway, when I beat Elden Ring with a holy build, that was a major accomplishment. And then when my friends beat it with an arcane build, I went, yeah, sure, okay. And there was like this twinge of like, ooh, that kind of feels bad, because they did beat it with everything that the game intended, but I did it way harder. And now that cohesion that Kaskorak was talking about doesn't exist anymore, even though there is no easy mode in Elden Ring. They didn't even use summons; they just used a different build than me, and that build was better. And it's like, okay, fuck. It's like, yeah, I don't know, because to me, an easy mode would be a lot more clear cut, right? It's like, all right, did you use easy mode? Did you not? I can tell it in your achievements. It is what it is. But with like magic, it's like, oh, there's like this wishy-washy, like, like strength build is like it's super hard, and like, but the magic builds are super easy. Like they're kind of not even really playing the same game anymore. So it's like, fuck. It's like that. Yeah. So that one's.
Like it's like
That was kind of rough.
it's like being someone that beat Dark Souls in the no-hit run, no damage,
Yes,
nothing, no
yeah.
death, and then you expect everyone that beats the game as well to be able to say I've beaten the game to do the exact same thing as you, and that is just like having the biggest ego ever, and I just don't really get that. Like for me, it ends where the creative and like the creator places a boss there, and you have to beat it with the given tools you have. It's for me completely equal if you have beaten it with those stuff or with this stuff. You have still beaten what the creator intended. If you go above and beyond, that is your decision, but it doesn't. It's just your achievement that you made, but nobody else really cares about it if they don't intend to do the same thing.
Yeah, no,
What?
in general,
Wait,
wait.
Yeah, I
The
talk
cohesion
confusing.
argument was something that, the cohesion argument is something that like triggered the shit out of me. I won't lie because I've heard it so many times that I just don't think it's true. I haven't heard it from like popular YouTubes, like what's his name, the squirrel guy, Rattenborough, whatever it's called. I don't remember it, but Radagasker, I think maybe. He makes like Monster Hunter. Yeah, he makes like Monster Hunter and Dark Souls videos, and he made the cohesion argument as well, and I'm like, it's just dog shit, dog. I'm not gonna lie, that argument's just dog shit. I'm sorry, but like the cohesive argument, there is no cohesion in most of these games. Sekiro is the one exception. You got me there, but if you're not playing literally Sekiro, there is no fucking cohesion in Elden Ring, because if you beat it with an arcane build, it's way different if you beat it with a strength build. If you beat it with
kind of
summoning,
funny because Sekiro is my favorite game. I don't know if it is because it like allows the least amount of like, you know, fuckery.
You know, people like Ultrakill. Ultrakill's awesome, yeah.
Ultrakill is fucking cool.
Okay. I got an idea again. Rather than we debate, how about we just play one game and like 1v1, and the one that wins, argument wins.
Okay, let's play Rocket League. Let's play Rocket League. I swear to God, I have no hours on Rocket League. Yeah, let's just...
We'll just meet
it's
up at
free.
the fucking octagon, beat the shit out of each other, and
Yes,
last
let's just do a boxing match.
Let's
That's
go
the
Harmacists
easiest way.
fucking boxing tournament.
Yeah, like, no one has an advantage there. Let's just start one. Who is the same weight class as me? I'm 60 kilogram.
Let's
Bro,
play-
what?
Nah, it's
you're
65.
a
It's
twink.
66 now.
You're a twink.
Nah, 66. It's
Scoring
66.
versus Dio in League.
How
He
about we
will
just play
destroy
Osu?
me.
How about
Dio,
we just
who is
play
your
Osu?
Fire Emblem
I'm level
waifu?
38. I haven't played the game that much.
In which game?
Awakening.
Awakening? Oh, but
Cordelia.
The blue-haired girl.
So for Lucina's nice, but like, I think it's probably
Oh,
Selena.
yeah.
Or Selena.
Who the fuck is
Selene.
that?
Cordelia's daughter, isn't it?
Oh,
Cordelia's daughter?
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
Here, you get the mom, I'll get the daughter. Alright, wait a minute.
Yeah, bro, we're settled. Easy.
Severa, sorry, not Selena. Her name is Selena
Severa,
in
that's her
Fates.
name.
Her name is Selena in Fates, I think.
True.
But yeah, it's Severa.
Okay, then let's just start a new argument. Who is the best waifu out of all waifus that has ever existed?
Holo.
Out
What?
of
This isn't a question. This isn't Holo, the wise wolf. You dumbass.
The
Holo
best
is...
waifu is called Get a Girlfriend.
Wait, who?
Holo, the wise wolf.
I don't know. Holo is okay, but she's just okay. Sorry,
Alright,
mate.
chat.
I don't
No,
know.
Boxing
no,
match.
It's not just okay.
Dio's about
okay,
to
don't
release the date
fucking-
for the boxing match. Nah, she's
You
a
guys
cool
don't
girl.
even know who Canelo is, and you want to have a fucking boxing match. Cringe, cringe, cringe.
I know who Mike Tyson is. I know. Wait, who is that?
That's such a...
Mahomed Ali. Mahomed Ali, right? That's like the famous boxer.
Muhammad Ali.
Mahomed Ali.
Muhammad, yeah.
He seems like a very nice guy, actually.
He is a nice guy. Hopefully, maybe.
Is he still alive?
Hopefully.
No.
Okay. But yeah, I saw some YouTube shorts about him. It seems like very cool. Anyway,
Oh.
I'm ready for a boxing match whenever. Just DM me when you're in Switzerland and it's gonna start.
Man, I should probably start Fire Emblem Awakening again. Yo, Dio, you know what happened? So I played it, right? And I got to the point where they had the kids. I got to like the second part. Like second
Yes,
half.
Yeah.
It's hard wall. Fucking hard walled me completely. I just couldn't do anything. And then I realized that growth rates are. I built my characters wrong, like because like
Well,
I
you
used
can't-
their
it's
like
RNG.
promotion.
I used their promotions as soon as I got them.
Oh.
Yeah. And later on, I'm like, no, you have to max level them.
Yes,
because
you're
that
supposed
way
to.
they get
The correct. Well, it's not the correct way because when you get into like lunatic, it really just depends because sometimes you need the stat bonuses at certain levels, and characters have really bad growth rates later. But yeah, in general, if you're just on normal mode, you want to get everyone to max level before you promote them because basically you can think of it as like they have 10 levels in their base class and then 10 levels in their advanced class. And so if you promote them at level 5 on their base class, that's 5 levels that you'll never get back, right? So yeah, on normal mode where you have the breathing room to level everyone up to the max on their base level, on their base class, you really want to do it. On Lunatic, it's a lot more complicated than that because you want to upgrade the characters that are bad in the late game as early as possible so that you can get them to carry you through the mid-game stages, or else you will just die.
Fair enough. I definitely wasn't playing on Lunatic. I think I was playing on the level below that.
Did you really beat Fire Emblem Awakening if you weren't playing on Lunatic?
I think I was playing like on the level below that though.
I played on Lunatic once, I got to the first battle, all my characters died one-shot and then I stopped.
Oh, Lunatic's
I don't care.
I wouldn't even say
I play it as a shopping simulator.
Awakening Lunatic isn't even like the good kind of hard. It's straight up bullshit. It's not. It's no good.
You have to breed people in order to beat the game, from what I have heard.
Yeah, you have to become a eugenics dog. you have to study eugenics. Certain people have to breed with certain other people, or you cannot beat the game.
Yeah. Fucking eugenics, jeez.
Should you play? You should play FE7. I haven't played. That's Blazing Blade, right? FE7's Blazing Blade. I think. Oh fuck, let me look this up.
FE7.
Am I a real Fire Emblem fan? FE7. It's one of the Roy ones. Blazing Blade. Okay. Wait. Oh fuck. Is that Alex? Not Roy? Shit.
Not gonna lie, I started with Awakening, and I don't know if I can play anything before Awakening because I don't know, just Fire Emblem without matchmaking kind of like doesn't sit well with me now.
No, like it's super.
It feels
sad
like
for me.
something's me.
No, I agree. Actually, I really like eugenics. Don't let that. Even in Fates, where like it made no fucking sense, it's like the two people had a child, and then they immediately put their child in a pocket dimension where they evolved over time, and they ripped them up.
Oh, that's a conflict in a war.
Yeah, like Fates was really dumb storyline.
It was literal time travel, okay? So
yeah, because it was tied into their whatchamacallit. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I really did like the children in Fates, though. I do like the matchmaking aspect of it, right? And so when Three Houses got rid of that, I was like, I understand, but. Like on a personal level, even if the children, like literally, like as soon as the woman got pregnant, the child just popped out fully grown and was ready for war, I'd be fine with that. All right, like it can make no sense in the story. I just like the eugenics simulator.
Just the eugenics. Also, you can't matchmake in Three Houses.
There's no children. You can still pair up people, but there's no children.
Ah, okay. That is kind of sad. The children were like a big part.
Yep. Yeah. It's because they got a lot of pushback in Fates because people were like, they go into the dimension and it's dumb story-wise, and like they're right.
I mean, in Fates it actually just
right.
didn't make sense.
They are right.
They're right, but children. Did someone? I'm being pinged.
Someone did flip it.
God fucking damn it. Imagine if Fate had an auto mode. Also, I already imagined Utopia every day. Like I don't understand. We live in a beautiful world. There'd be flying cars and everything. I had to give my waifu to another man to beat Lunatic. Yes. No, so it was really rough because obviously I didn't beat Lunatic
Getting
on my very
cucked to
first
beat the
time.
game.
In a way,
because I have like
you didn't care. If your wife is Severa, you don't care because she can't. I guess she can, but she can't have a kid, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no, it wasn't just that though. I have like OTPs in my mind, right? I had like ships in my mind.
Oh, true, yeah.
Where it's like, I have like certain pairings that I really like
yes.
from normal and hard mode when I beat the games the first 2 times. So when I got to Lunatic, I was like, fuck, dude, Cordelia has to fuck this dude.
Oh, true.
And then also it changes the child's hair because the hair color is based on the father.
Bro,
So,
some colors just don't make sense with those characters. Some of those look like so much shit.
yeah, so like your Severa had a
Green
black
hair or something.
And
I
also,
think
you
green
say
hair.
that you wouldn't get cucked, but the problem is though, Skorik, is that Morgan is a very powerful character. Robin's son or daughter, depending. And you really don't want to marry off Robin to the wrong people, as it were. Although generally it is better. So I still wasn't cucked in specific because children have insane growth rates because they inherit growth rates based on who their parents are, and so usually children are the best units in the game, with only few exceptions. And so you should, if you are trying to min-max, if I remember correctly, Robin should marry one of the children.
This is gonna be taken so out of context.
Yeah. Robin
Just say a
should
second
marry one of the
generation.
children.
Remember what Dio said. I love eugenics. We're going forward with this. It's fine.
Yeah,
We have all the colors you need.
The best way to do that is to make Morgan a grandchild. I can't pair myself with my children. No, you can't.
No.
Of course it was Dim Dom asking that.
Yeah. The eugenics simulator part of Fire Emblem was super cool, and I'm kind of sad that it's gone. Oh, but speaking of Fire Emblem,
Maybe it's
did
gone
you
forever.
see Fire Emblem?
Maybe after 3 houses they're gonna.
Did you guys see
bring it
Fire
back.
Emblem Colgate?
It looks weird.
Fire Emblem Aquafresh?
Yeah, Colgate.
I never played a Fire Emblem.
Oh wait, I'm a link.
Colgate like what? Those what?
Like toothpaste.
Paste?
Hold on. Like,
Yeah,
look at
toothpaste.
look at this fucking VTuber looking ass. Hold on, I can't link it. I can't link it in chat. Wait, what?
They actually look like VTubers, you're right.
They do look. Hold on. There's a really funny. I need to. Why
Link
can't
it
I
to
link
us.
this?
Wait,
Okay,
where
there
is
we go.
it?
I linked it in chat. I linked it
Which
in
chat?
chat.
In Twitch
Chat.
chat.
The chat. Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. Jesus.
Look at this fucking VTuber fucking look at that.
Wait, what the fuck? It's insane. What?
Fire Emblem Colgate. Fire Emblem Colgate.
I already didn't like how Three Houses looked and those look.
Wait,
I
is
don't know, man.
that is an official ARC character? Or what? I'm very confused.
That's the
VTuber?
new protagonist of the new Fire Emblem game that just got announced yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's people have been memeing on it really hard. Fucking Fire Emblem Aquafresh. This bitch over here looking minty fresh. On a serious note though, don't fuck. I hate that. God, now I'm in a position that I have to say this. Don't antagonize the artist. The artist took a lot of shit on Twitter. Don't
they
bully
really?
the artist. Yes, they were. It was really sad.
Oh,
That is so frustrating.
we talked about Facebook
Yep,
dying, but why can Twitter not just die?
Yeah.
Bro, Twitter deserves to die way more than Facebook, honestly.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
100%.
Fucking
Yeah.
Twitter, holy shit.
I have to say, it's like, it made many people's living. Like, a YouTuber have unlimited amount of drama to cover, which is, for
Bro.
some people, nice, but Twitter should just die, yeah.
Fire Emblem, I lost custody of the kids.
Like, I'm all for taking away the freedom of speech in Twitter.
No, we should just take all of it. From like
Why
every
stop
site.
at taking away? Yeah, why stop at taking away freedom of speech? Just take away Twitter. Get it out of here.
No, just remove the internet.
It
No,
would be
no,
very
That's a
interesting.
step
need to
too
make-
far.
Where am I gonna
Yeah.
find my hentai? Wait a minute.
Honestly,
No, remove everything. Remove
Guys,
everything.
would you be interested in, like, just 1 week, the entire world, no internet? I would like to see how this goes. That'd be very
No, you
If the
interesting.
entire world
I
has
mean,
no
if
internet,
you- if you
society
wanna
collapses
see me
because
become a
hospitals,
caveman, then
businesses,
sure.
everything relies on it.
Let's just say,
Fucking supermarkets won't get stock.
just
So
to
Society-
I
don't
don't
have
think
internet for 1
society
week.
would collapse, but it would come damn fucking close.
Yeah, not for 1 week. But yeah, it would.
No, like 1 or 2 weeks, it would.
it would be,
It wouldn't
We would
collapse
go
entirely.
fucking
It'd
back.
be
I'm not
pretty
saying-
bad.
We'll
It'd be
finally
pretty bad.
we'll finally see battle royales in like offline.
Well, we actually would, you know.
Look,
I live in
okay,
a
those
big
are
fucking
boomer
city.
arguments, okay?
Not
I'd rather
Vanguard
this
would
shit
be
actually
real.
work.
I live in a big fucking city. I don't want
Look.
that to happen.
Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. We can set up like betting stand and we can like see people do battle royales.
yeah, if I just
Yes.
wonder, like,
You
it would
know,
be interesting to sit
It
on
would
a
be
chair.
very nice. it will be very nice to see the Aurora Borealis over the new trash bag stadium we made for our blood sports. You know, it's gonna be a very nice. We can even see the stars now. You know.
I just say it would be very interesting to just sit in a chair and just watch the world burn for like 1 week. It would be just interesting to see how it goes.
No, it would not be.
Look at anime.
I mean,
look at
like,
Will
I mean,
just hypothetically.
if you play Minecraft, you can do that now.
Yeah, just hypothetically, just watching how it is, and everything turns back to normal after. But like, it would be interesting. It would be interesting
Look
to show
at
you
Dio.
what.
It is in America. It's already shit over there, and then that happens.
Like,
See,
Sazeth is the type of person to like pour a cup of water on an anthill and just watch them sewer. Sit back in his chair, sip his lemonade. Like,
but like he gets revived after. Okay.
water. Not like put what was it, like Mel or something like that? Like some guy put. There's like a video where some guy put like what molten metal or something like that and pour it like in the.
Also roaches, right? Yeah.
And then,
Oh, that was a fucking.
But
Fucking
you wouldn't
asshole.
be interested
I mean,
in
it
seeing...
is interesting, but
it is interesting.
It's not really interesting to see things die, fam. I don't know about you.
No, not
Wait,
die.
it's
But
not.
like
I mean, not gonna lie, biologically, it is pretty intriguing to the human brain.
Like, wouldn't you want to see like how humans behave if there's like immediately no internet anymore? Like how those TikTok girls
talking
can't dance
hypothetically.
anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically,
it might
would
be
be
interesting.
I don't want to
to
be
see,
in a world
like,
like this.
how everything goes fucking like just tits up, you know? But, like,
have any of you heard of the Rat Utopia experiments?
I did.
Oh,
That was
fuck.
very intriguing.
Yeah.
1977, I think, was it? Or when was it?
Oh, it's around then, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, well, he was doing experiments for a very long time, so.
I think that was super interesting. So for the people that don't know what happened there, it's like a person created a utopia with rats in them. A lot of rats, and they had an unlimited amount of supply for food, I think, or something. Or they had like a supply of food, and they had a very good life.
Yeah.
And they wanted to, like, they observed how it turns out, like what happens, like after a year or something. And eventually, a lot of people started to, a lot of rats started to turn their sexuality. It's a lot of weird stuff started to happen. Eddie will take you from there. You probably know it better than I do.
Well, so yeah, I had to write papers on it. The very specifically what had happened. So the experiments that were set up, especially the famous one, which was Universe 45, 43, something like that. He did a lot of these, but he did like experiment number 43 of this. The rats had unlimited food and water, so they didn't have to hunt. They didn't have to seek out anything. They didn't have to find a mate because their mates were obviously all around, and they had enough space. And they would assume that this would create a rat utopia. What the scientists were trying to do was create the perfect environment for rats to thrive perfectly. But what it turned out was that when rats don't have to do things like hunt or find mates, their brains kind of like shut down because they don't know what to do. And a lot of them just went crazy, like actually insane. There were rats that would go around and just murder other rats brutally for no reason. There were rats that, so notably, the rats naturally formed harems where like the best male would get a whole bunch of the females. And so then it would lead to other males, quote unquote, as Sazeth said, changing their sexuality and then either becoming submissive or trying to fuck other male rats, because one male would usually hoard all of the other females. The pregnant females that gave birth, they had no reason, or they thought that their children would be safe because the environment was so good that they abandoned their children, and then their children died and starved to death. Like it was abysmal. It just like it was awful. Like, all of the rats either went crazy or killed each other. The only one exception was that on the very top floor, there were rats that the scientists called the beautiful ones, where all they did the whole entire day was clean themselves so that they looked really pretty, and they eventually starved to death because they stopped eating, because they were so focused on cleaning themselves and looking good.
Yeah.
It was
that's why
society
science is
broke down.
This is a horrific thing. Like, it was...
Society! This literally is the society with capital fucking letters.
I love
Holy
how
shit.
chat said is. So you're basically saying it's that red society became London.
I mean, the
Yeah.
beautiful on top and the ones on the
Well, you
bottom
got a
fucking
single
kill
map.
each other.
This is a
The-
great
the way
example. Hypothetically, it's a very intriguing thing to know now. But it's not something that you would want to happen.
What do you mean
thousands
it's
of rats
intriguing
died.
to know? I'm intriguing to know how to get a good job once I finish college. Normal people don't think about this shit. There's nothing intriguing about this.
I think it's intriguing.
It is.
Well, because
Yeah,
a
fair
lot of
enough.
people,
I don't.
a lot of people brought this up. So the common idea is that you can view utopia similarly to like the way that society is heading overall, right? Like so, like as we get into positions where, assumingly, humans won't have to work or anything, and humans have to work less and less, right? Allegedly. We'll talk about, but anyway, comparatively to like when they were out on the fields and like growing their own food, surviving off the land, stuff like that, the things that our brains are quote unquote hardwired to do. Now that we're not doing that anymore, we're disconnected from our roots, and so it's rot in society, and we're becoming like the rats in the experiment, and et cetera, et cetera. When the world gets closer to utopia, humanity allegedly will break down. That's the idea that people will draw from this. However, what those people don't understand is that he actually continued the experiments and actually successfully made a utopia. And it's funny because the answer is that if you give the rats a creative outlet, a lot less of them go crazy. So if you teach the rats, I don't remember what he did, but like if you teach the rats, for example, how to paint or something like that, how to consume their time, they won't just go crazy out of boredom. Because the problem with a lot of the rats is that they didn't have to hunt for food. They didn't have to hunt for mates, kind of. And they didn't have to hunt for like a nest or anything for protection. And so a lot of them had nothing to do with the rest of their day, and they just went crazy. So if you give them some kind of outlet, whether it be like exercise or art, or making YouTube videos,
moral of the story.
a lot of them will won't go crazy, and they'll actually just be fine.
So moral of the story: go find a hobby so that you don't burn out in life. Easy.
Yeah.
So Suture Society will
This
be
is like
YouTube.
pretty
True.
much hobby are important, and now you know why.
Yes. Well, we already knew this. Like, if you just put yourself in like an isolation chamber with nothing else to do, you will go crazy. Like,
Yeah, I
the
think
brain needs something.
like
to
one experiment that I saw was you weren't able to hear anything. It's a dark room. You're shut off from everything. There's no Wi-Fi. There's nothing. It's just all dark in a cube, and you hear nothing. Already after
you'll
an
go
hour,
crazy,
you
yeah.
start seeing
yes.
things and everything, and that was also very interesting to observe.
Yeah, it's only
Oh.
it's literally like it's less than a day. Most people can't, like, pure deprivation. Most people can't even survive a full entire day, and people that do survive a whole entire day probably have some more fucked up shit in their mind by that point. Like, humans are not meant. The brain is not meant to be deprived of all sensory experience. You need something to consume your time. If you're alone with your thoughts for that long, you will go crazy.
That's why all of you should at least spend a couple of hours per day not sitting in front of your computer, but doing something that takes you away from it, makes you interact
Like
with the world
Pokemon
around
Go.
you.
Pokemon Go outside
why
and
not?
touch grass.
It makes you go outside, it makes you listen to things that happen on the outside, whether you want to or not, and that's a good thing, objectively.
I mean, the thing is
Look,
that, like, sitting on the PC is not
look,
exactly
yesterday-
sensory deprivation, though.
Yeah,
It's not sensory
Yesterday,
deprivation, but
I've
it
gone
kills
out
you.
for like the whole day. I'm gonna I'm shutting myself down inside this house, like for today.
Pokemon Go is a better gacha game than most of the gacha games coming out this year.
Damn.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Most of them are idle games or
I mean,
garbage.
most of them are idle games or
Yep.
pure
It's
like
kind of funny because
fan service. Most of them are like
Yep.
fan service or like
Like Nike, yeah. Do not mention
there's
funny
like,
because
like
Pokemon Go
is
is
this
a
what
there's
better-
like another one. I forgot the name. Echo something. I forgot. I haven't tried it, but I heard.
Echo,
it's
that's
like,
a dickhead we
yeah.
played Dungeons and Dragons with, right?
No. It has like a
Oh.
weird name, like Echolapsless or something like that.
Oh my god, I just realized something. The only way the Scar can support us in the D&D session is
Wait.
just out of nowhere getting
Give me-
Echo to the party.
Shard Gacha?
I don't think
What?
I can save you guys.
Yeah, Echo,
You
the
can
real
heal
one.
the people who get hit, you fucking healer over there.
Yeah,
who
I don't.
heals- heal
I
people.
don't think.
Look,
So there's a
look.
misconception here. I am not a cleric. I am an artificer that can use cure light wounds. Okay. I need you to understand that most of my character's strength is out of combat, not in it. Like I can heal you for like 1d6 plus 4 or something each round, which isn't
The
gonna save you
meat
from
shield for the
halberd.
others, that's okay.
So
It's not
only
gonna save you from. Yeah, it's not gonna save
The
you from
meat shield
halberd
for the
sword.
others deal, it's okay.
If we have so many problems. The thing is, like, we can't really use arts yet, since people are not sure if it exploded already or not.
I mean,
there is someone who's
honestly-
possibly
honestly-
poisoned.
honestly, I don't think that Kalkaido would care, and he would still use his art
Yep.
since he thinks that
Yeah,
he isn't.
Yeah,
Since like
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you're one of the healthy person, but what if you're actually poisoned? You go up into thin air, and now we're
I'm
even less.
unstoppable. Yeah.
Like,
Fucking Kalkaiser over
Fucking
here.
second explosion, literally.
Yeah.
Literally just second explosion.
yeah, like,
I'm unstoppable.
like we
Hey,
have.
wouldn't it be fucking funny? Wouldn't it be fucking funny if the party just dies in combat and then Echo also just dies because he was the one poisoned and then just the entire party is gone?
Yeah,
I think that would be very
assume
funny.
that probably someone is gonna
Holy
turn back
shit.
time again, because otherwise
Honestly,
just...
I'm pretty interested. I'm
Who
pretty
if
interested
nobody is left?
with like Echo Elysium. I'm actually interested in that.
He would
There
turn
are-
into missing now.
But yeah,
we talked about this, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Skorek only has two options to support us: turning back time or getting the real Echo to our place. Then we would
What makes you
have...
think that Skorek will support you?
The thing
No,
is,
I
he
think-
doesn't want the
I
campaign to
think
end.
Al-Qaeda can try. Al-Qaeda can try and like stall.
If it ends, it ends.
Yeah,
I mean,
Skorek-
if all of us die, then there can be a way to continue it. Like maybe Mem hires like search and rescue party to find
Die,
us.
they die.
You can just use like the Dio
who was the
campaign
guy?
actor.
Who's the guy from like fucking Rocky 2, the Russian guy, Draco? If he dies, he dies.
I think I was in. Oh, hold on. I actually don't remember. I don't remember if I was in Alchemist or not. I think I am, or maybe not. Wait, no. I don't think I am actually, because that would mean I.
But
Or
Skorek,
maybe I'm not level 3 in Artificer yet. I don't remember. Fuck. Hold on.
from the judgment of our dungeon master, from fact to fact, how fucked are we?
Fuck.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Thank
I
you.
mean, actually, Skorek, since there originally was a regular session scheduled today, like what effect does the Elysium have on Hellbert? What do I have to put on my sheet for the upcoming fact?
I'm
What
gonna leave
changes?
that for the session. You just
No, I was
gotta
about to say. I assume he's
reveal
going
this,
to.
man.
He's gonna tell you to like roll a hit with a plus something.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Ah, right. So melee range then. Okay. So I.
Yeah,
need
I
to-
only have a sword.
I don't know. I would be pretty surprised if you like throw the sword.
Yeah, the
No, I
thing-
won't do
The
that.
thing
I
is,
think.
we can't hit him.
I hope.
The only hope is that he has like 1 HP, and we have only got to pass this armor like one time.
Yeah. Honestly, here's the thing. With I'm convinced that his AC is like above 30.
No way. It's like 26 at the highest. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the thing
No,
is, how
I
do
think
you
it's
roll?
gonna be
it?
It's not
24.
above 30. Chill out, okay?
Yeah.
You guys can hit him.
I'm gonna make a bet and say 24.
Like, how do you hit
Even
someone
with
with
like
24?
24, I need
26
to like to do
higher,
nat
yeah.
20 to like hit him.
Yep.
Even with like 20.
Then do that.
Tank users. See, in Pathfinder, the way we deal with that is guns.
Yes, Kaiser. Thank you. I am
I
now
mean-
able to do nat 20s.
Hey, brother, I'm in the worst position. I have to roll greatsword attacks against my friends, and I know that I'm just gonna kill at least one of you guys.
I'm in
It's
the worst
bound to
position.
happen.
I know that I put my friend into this position, that now he has to roll great sword attacks and text the friends of mine.
No.
So
No,
it's my fault.
No, but
That's the worst
no, so
feeling.
see, you're in the worst position because you're kind of next to him.
I'm 1 HP.
Yeah.
I
You're
died
next to
one
him.
shot before. Probably 86 damage again, and I'm gonna die.
I'm just gonna tell you guys, if the session results in Halbert just killing all of you, I'm just gonna kill the agents as well, kill everybody I see in Victoria, and marry Echo and leave the world. I don't know.
It,
That's what's gonna happen.
like, I'm just gonna be honest. The one thing I would like to is just put, or just give the freaking Elysium to the 86 girl. That would be the one thing I should.
She can go fuck herself. I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna attack her no matter what happens after the thing. Because at this point, it's like over.
I mean, she did nothing technically. It was all my fault. I only
That's okay.
went. All I did, like everything that happened, is I moved up my foot from the mine. That's all that happened. Besides, I killed stuff. But like, no one else is any fault but me.
That doesn't change what
Look,
I'm gonna do.
look on the bright side. At least look on the bright side.
Always look
If it was, let's say Elysium, we would be dead in like a few seconds. At least
Random-
now,
Wait,
at least
random
now
note
we
here.
can stall him.
Random note here. Does anyone know how to find and replace on Google Docs? I don't remember how. What's that
Wait,
under?
what do you mean, like replace? Like in what context?
No. The find and replace option. It's the
I
option where you,
never
you
used
Ah,
look
yeah,
up
yeah.
you look
I
up
don't know.
all the words of one thing, and then you can replace all of the times you use that word with another word. I think it's in. I thought it was in tools, but it's not.
Never heard about this option before.
Yeah, never heard of
okay,
it.
I found it. It's an edit.
So, Kaiser, you said you had 3 characters prepared. Any
Mhm.
leaks about what you would become in case you would die?
No, but no, because I have not talked to Skorek about them yet, mechanic-wise, and I don't know.
You can say
how
what
does
idea
those
if you have
play
in
out?
mind.
Okay, one idea I had was I'm gonna create a character called Harold, and he's just gonna be a regular working class citizen from like Colombia or something, just a random guy who like punches people, and he's like in his late 30s. He has 2 children at home, and that's why he is here to get money for them. Then the other one I had was a sniper who is a sancta, but they are blind. I didn't decide on the gender. It's like they just have like something
Oh.
above the eyes because they are completely blind, and they can see essentially like, I don't know, maybe through their arts or maybe through like the scope of their sniper rifle. Something along the lines of that would be fun. Just from
Okay,
role-playing
that's
terms, I
interesting.
don't know how to do that.
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And the last one I had, I'm gonna save that one because that's just my most favorite option.
So
Okay.
the
Let's just
option
say
we probably
it
get.
involves capybaras. It involves capybaras.
Oh,
I-
the option we probably
if
get is the one you
Al-Qaeda-
don't want to tell us.
I would probably like use like Spider or something like that. I have a few ideas. I have a few ideas I have in mind, but the most what do you say? Like probably I would just use like Spider.
Fair enough.
Well, in
I'm
case
not gonna use Mole because I don't know what happened to her. Like the Beyond Originate campaign is just fucking frozen in time.
I haven't even done my solo session yet.
I'm gonna be honest.
So same as Seth.
In case we would all survive here, we will have an Echo 2 in the party. Oh yeah,
Echo 2?
Are you
Yeah.
going to make an echo?
like Echo 2. Like if all survive, Katz is gonna be
Oh,
just like
no.
depressed and depressed.
Oh,
Like,
no, not another one. The
Yeah.
one
We
is
don't
annoying.
need another.
I
You
know,
don't
but
need
like,
another one.
how will my character, after almost killing
We
all
could
of my
use
friends,
We
react?
could use a few fun ones, okay?
I will
I
not.
mean,
if
I
Echo
have
ever,
already-
If Echo ever goes away, I plan on not causing problems for Skorek anymore, and I'll just play. I'll just play Funny Man. He'll just be there, and he'll be really happy to fight and everything. He'll bring the party up.
Hey, that's Kalkaida.
Everyone needs to
I know.
I
depress
just
out.
made like second Kalkaida.
No,
I have already
I
planned
have,
out Helmut's personality as well for after the
I
fight.
have a-
It's gonna be fun.
I have a character called Ricardo that's like one of my generic characters that I play.
Ricardo!
A lot.
This one homie of my grandfather's calls it, where he's a fucking raging alcoholic, and I think he's in hospital right now.
I didn't know I played your grandfather in D&D.
No, my grandfather's homie. He's like, I don't know. He doesn't have a
Oh,
job. He
that's-
drinks
yeah.
a lot. He's yeah,
If I
Yeah,
create a
that sounds a
character,
lot like Ricardo. That
would-
sounds a lot
fair
like
enough.
Ricardo, yeah.
fair enough.
like if I could name a character, my next character, it's gonna be Raul. I just like that name,
No.
Raul. Everyone that watches
Well,
Doctor
actually, so
Who.
Ricardo is very like Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
so-
is
so I
everybody
always play
going
with
for Latin
Spanish.
names?
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we could be brothers, all right. That's all I'm saying, Seth, all right.
Hey,
If both of us die, we could come up with a new character. We'll both be brothers. Two brothers.
Yeah. Hey,
All I'm saying is Herbert does not want 2 more depressed people fighting each other.
I-
One is already annoying enough.
I honestly assume the only way to survive this is probably flee without any help. It's like, how do we fight someone that we're barely alive? How do we do
I mean,
that?
to be fair, let's imagine that, like, if all of you run away, what will happen? Then Herbert will just be in his form, running around through the streets of
And-
Victoria, killing random people, probably.
Maybe,
I
maybe
honestly
the
don't care.
nobles. Hey, win-win. Plan successful.
I don't think I'm gonna survive that,
No,
brother.
No, honestly,
you wouldn't-
honestly, Kalkaida doesn't care.
Hey,
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Kaiser.
He cares about you.
Kaiser, think
No,
about
no,
this.
like it's not that he doesn't care about like Halbert. He doesn't care if like other people's die.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Because of you.
Neither do I. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaiser, what if we all die? And you have killed us now. You're still alive, technically.
Yeah.
You will also probably die, right? So, the only way for us is to beat you to save your life. And
Yeah, you have to do that, absolutely.
yeah, the question is like, the best way to do it is like maybe give someone else a job, because right now our party is so damn weakened that I don't see any hope without Hydra Labs or any strong third party to beat you.
I mean, you still have like one Elysium, right?
Yeah, but like, I'm telling you, Katze is so depressed. She's not gonna give this damn Elysium, which
Brother.
Echo was right about.
Brother, this is the best way to just defeat the evil guys. We just throw Helbert from a helicopter into like the building
Yeah,
of
right.
the Hydra labs, and like as he impacts, he fucking drinks the Elysium. That's
Yeah,
what's
like,
gonna happen.
Honestly, like that would be so cool if we can
Yeah,
get
like,
That's
Well,
actually a
Hydra
good
labs.
question. Like, what if like already like Albert, but drank like another Elysium? What would happen?
Yeah, like overdoses. That's
I don't
what I
want to
suggested before. To kill him is
I mean, I
probably
don't
one
have a
option.
mouth right now. I don't have a mouth right now.
Oh, you don't?
His
It's like
armor
my
covering
face
his
is like
mouth.
covered in armor.
What?
Yeah,
We have a
but
doctor here. Inject it in
it's-
you.
Yeah, I mean like inject or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do have
What
syringes.
would actually happen?
Maybe
I mean,
counters.
good luck injecting it into me.
Yeah, like maybe counters, but maybe it also just overkills you. Like we don't know. The Echo probably might.
Maybe I
maybe.
genuinely just turn into like a god or something, and then I can like beat
A
Alice.
higher being, or like, oh, Aleph, sup, like you're in heaven, and oh yeah, Aleph, sup, how are you doing?
I'm just
Like,
gonna team up with Aleph and make Echo even sadder.
Nah, nah. No, you're just gonna like 1v1 him.
Look, Echo. No, I have not only created perfection, I have also stolen one of your friends.
Hey,
Here be
I'll
hate me.
give you a new mouth. You need to delete that message.
I just realized something. What if we get Pebble again, and give him an Elysium? That'd be cool.
Oh,
Pebble
I miss
comeback.
Pebble so much, bro.
That'd be
I miss
great.
Pebble.
Hey, it's good that we discussed this already, because I don't know if we can actually successfully nail the next session without any preparations.
Look on the bright side. I have like a PowerPoint presentation for like the next session.
Eh?
Yeah, you're just gonna see. You'll...
Honestly, so you guys don't really need a strategy. You just need to hurt me.
Yeah, that's not a
I
strategy.
can stall you.
That's not
I
an
can
option.
stall you, but I don't. I can't damage you.
I can hurt you, Kaiser. What's your favorite anime?
It's Berserk 1997.
You can't hurt him. He's invincible.
Oh, yes, I can. I can hurt him. Where's the? I need
Oh,
to.
no,
where's the?
that's-
Where's the?
But the opening song is fucking awesome. It's in all of my playlists. Go shit
Oh,
yourself.
no. Berserk, frying pan.
What?
Oh, that's not the one I'm talking about, you dickhead. No, I'm talking about the
I
old
know.
one. Not about the
Yeah,
one.
but no. But
Yeah,
so
but
with
then-
Berserk though, it's really easy because all I have to do is remind Berserk fans that Berserk 2016 exists.
It doesn't, though. It's freaking. You cannot remind me of something that does not exist. That's
See.
not how that works, brother.
Berserk 2016 is like Unicorn. So believe in it.
It actually is,
so
though.
are we,
I'm
so are
gonna
we
be real
just
with
gonna
you.
show,
I have never
like,
seen the show.
Albert, like Berserk 2016.
And then he
Oh.
returns to normal state. Put your glasses on, nothing will be wrong. There's no fame, there's no shame. It's up to you. I love it so.
The last war shall be found, yeah.
Up,
Whatever.
down. I can't turn it down. Tell me why, tell me what.
I don't know what's happening. Anyway, to this day, like in the podcast, me and Kaiser and Risu, he said like I have to read the Berserk manga. To this day, I'm very intrigued by it. I kind of want to give it a try, but I never get to it.
It's the
Like,
greatest manga I've ever
Yeah,
read.
Kaiser was so in
It's a
love
really
with
good.
it.
Yeah, it's.
Like, he's only pretty
is-
well.
I know that it's a cliche to say this, but I genuinely will say that Berserk has changed my life. Well, that sounded so cringe saying that, but it is that way. I have to
It's
say it.
fine, Kaiser. You changed my life as well. Just so you know,
Thank you, Sessif.
no problem.
That means a lot
always.
to
I
me.
mean, yeah, I was about to say there's media that's definitely impacted me, like Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So
No!
Like Cyberpunk Edge
Shut
Runners?
the
Yo,
fuck up,
You want to
you.
know about Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
No, we're
And
not.
somebody like
Is it that
Stefan
time
mutes this game.
already?
Can we just say Camphor changed my life? Damn. I honestly, I don't think I would be the same person if I would have seen
Holy
Camphor.
shit. Fucking Camphor.
Yeah, Camphor. It is probably
Oh.
one of the greatest media I've ever watched as a 13-year-old. And I have to
It
say,
did. Listen, Camphor did change my opinion on a few things. I'll tell you what.
I'm just
Camphor,
googling what you guys are talking about.
it's a good
It's
show.
an old anime. It's an old harem anime where a dude becomes a woman. and then fucks a whole bunch of women.
It's like it builds up to override.
Interesting.
Like,
It doesn't sound like
an...
an anime. It sounds like something I would jack off to, fam.
What's stopping you?
That's
Not
like,
knowing it
honestly,
until now, I don't understand.
trust me, you could like episode 13.
Bro,
was...
the thumbnails are ridiculous. What the fuck am I seeing? Just don't show this on stream, but just look at this thumbnail. Jesus Christ. Oh no, hold up. No, I'm not gonna censor. Let's just move on. Nothing happened.
So, well, it's pretty common. The trope that Camper was talking about is actually hilariously common. The trope that like there's a dude that becomes a magical girl, but when he transforms, he turns into a woman. Like that's what Camper is. Is that Camper is a magical girl show.
There was a show like that in like the 80s already. It's fucking Ranma. Do any of you guys know Ranma?
There's a lot of
It's so old, like gender bent.
There's a lot of that's like a pretty common trope. Hilariously common trope. What the anime? Oh no, wait, what was it called? Sekire? Hold on, Sekire.
Oh, no, Sekire is the one with like the big booby girl.
Sekire, yes. Oh, Sekire.
Tia and I, we just watch the same stuff.
Bro, I googled Sakurai anime and those tits are massive. Jesus
Yeah, right.
Christ. Lord have mercy.
I mean, if that's what you're into, as always with podcast episodes, we somehow end up on it. You should Google Second no Quasar.
Yeah, we just talked about this like recently in the filler. Yeah, it's. I watched like 2 episodes of it, and then I just like I like girls, but that was too much.
Seki no Kaiser. Seki no Kaiser MLG.
Yeah, it's like a dude getting power by sucking off at nipples. That's about the entire plot.
What?
And it's absolutely like I love edgy, but that was too far for me, even for me, and it needs a lot.
Ikitoken's is a classic.
Bro, that's just funny though. Like, if somebody gets power, I don't actually anybody gets like up to that, right? You just watch that if you want to laugh.
Honestly,
like, nobody actually.
Dimdom, Ikitosen's OP slaps. All right, it does. It is what it is.
But I'm honestly like
Ikitosen's OP.
I used to love edgy. I was such a big fan, but at this point, maybe I'm just too old. But I just despise when there's like unnecessary fan service. I just don't need it anymore.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's just way too much.
Either go the full way. Yeah, either go the full way and be a trashy fan service show, or don't have it at all.
Yeah. It's just sometimes, like, if there's a freaking Onsen or Beach episode, I'm already, like, about to turn off. I hate Onsen and Beach episodes. And it's always Onsen and Beach. Nothing else.
Bro, I checked out Ikitosen right now, and the art style, it just looks like a hentai.
It's
like,
old.
everything is so shiny, it just looks like hentai.
Like, if I want to see boobs,
Ikitosen's pretty old.
you just go watch hentai. It's just how it is. Like, they don't have to have it in anime as well.
To be fair, Sazeth, a lot of this happened because, like, actual real hentai, no one wanted to animate it. Because no studio wanted to take that kind of negative bad press, especially because, like, the actual animation studio... So back in the day, there was no hentai studio like there is now. Like what's this, Queensby? But anyway,
Queensby.
There was no Queensby back in the day because you couldn't make enough money because there just wasn't enough. And so if there was going to be a hentai studio, what they had to do was they had to already be an anime studio, but no anime studio wanted to take the brand risk that would come with animating that. And so what I think, like, back in the day, what they used to do is that they used to have an anime studio that animated real anime. I don't remember which one it was, who also was a hentai studio, but they went under completely different names and didn't tell any of the public that they were the same studio. They were like, please, we're totally not the same people, please. So the whatchamacallit, so back in the day, if you wanted to do something like that, you had to watch like Ikitosen because there wasn't a lot of hentai. At least not animated hentai.
And let's just say back in the day it was fine. But now, why it's still there?
Well, animated hentai is... I don't like animated hentai. It's weird.
It's still there because it's tradition, and also because teenage boys will watch anything with boobs in it. Like those are the real answers.
Like,
yeah, I was there.
I want to take the side for people that watch hentai. Good. Why?
I mean,
would you
were
do it?
desperate back
It's
then.
just like it's good audio quality. It's like the only thing that bothers me about normal stuff is like there's no good audio quality. We even have good music sometimes in them, and it's just that it's audio.
I'm a Dojin kind of guy. I actually don't like watching with Kaiser. Yeah, Dojins are way better than
I never watch a
actually watching
Dojin.
it.
Absolutely.
Then I have
You
like
ever read a
something
Dojin?
to
Dio, what's your
read.
favorite?
My
Dio, what's your
Dojin?
favorite tag?
My favorite tag?
Favorite tag.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me go fucking look them up.
I like 17,
Futanari.
70, 30.
I'm not
Are
streaming,
we-
right? I'm not the
Are
one
we,
streaming,
are
right?
we
Okay,
gonna
no, I'm not.
are we gonna expose like each other now?
Holy
Huh?
shit, that was really bad. Anyway.
What did you say?
Was I wrong with the numbers, by the way? 17, 70,
What?
13.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
Marcus.
yeah.
Doesn't numbers.
You're not wrong.
Good, perfect.
Oh yeah, he is looking up Dojins. We heard it.
Yeah. Love on a Leash. Hold on, let me look it up.
That sounds
Love on a
interesting.
Leash.
Let me get my. Wait.
No,
I
I've
honestly,
never seen this before.
I am just disturbed by some of the Dojin culture. Like, about what they have done just Dojins of. It's just a bit concerning.
What the
Like, there
fuck
should
is
be-
this, Dim Dom?
Bim Bom, is this? I hope it's not, bro. I'm cleaning my fucking search history. I'm on the Kaiser MLG account as well. It's fucking hell.
Yeah, but
Love
like,
takes a furry twist in this slice of life romantic comedy.
Bro.
A young woman falls for a stray dog with a secret. By night, he
Nah,
becomes
stop
a man.
it,
Follow
stop
the
it.
journey
No,
of this
fuck-
golden retriever
fuck
and the
this.
friend who gave him a home.
nah, man.
Can we
Honestly,
ban Dim Dom?
honestly,
Isn't
I'm
Dim
not
Dom banned on
surprised.
your channel, Dio?
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Hey, Twitch has a
It's Dimdom, so I honestly not.
Twitch has a cool feature, guys. Like, if you ban someone, you can give me the list, and it automatically bans the people for me as well.
Ah, yeah.
Like, hey, come on, be Twitch streamers. That's gonna help a lot.
My favorite tag is probably Fuda,
Nice. Is
followed
it
by
actually?
Cat Ears. Yes.
Is it? This is beyond based. Beyond based.
Wait, his favorite one?
Welcome.
ah.
I have listen, alright? Most of the time I don't have a filter. If some man asks me what my favorite tag is, I must answer. I'm Reinhardt from Overwatch, alright? Someone has made the call.
Wait,
In comparison.
I honestly don't have one. I just like how do you say it? Like it's like
Browse.
yeah, I don't have like any.
if
Fair enough.
if cosplay is a tag, cosplay is my favorite tag.
That's
If
what is
it-
a tag.
I
If-
love cosplay. It's
If
my
you're
favorite
saying
tag.
like new codes, then yeah, I have some, but
There's actually
if
some
it's,
really
like,
good fake
only
cosplay
tag,
ones.
but I don't honestly. I honestly
No,
don't.
but I'm not talking.
Uh-huh.
What I'm talking about, Sezeth, is that when I say cosplay as a tag, I mean the tag is that people who are in cosplay are going at it.
Mm-hmm.
So one would be like dressed up as Nero from Fate, in the dojo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just also love fan art when, like, for example, W has now Mandrake clothes on, or other ways. It just I just love it. I think it's cool.
I think because even looking at it, I think that Fuda is the one that I have the most tags on favorited. Yeah, I think it's got to be. Yeah.
Can you tell me what Fuda? Wait, Futa with T.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, that's your thing?
Yes.
Bro, absolutely.
Says this is like looking around. He's like, oh.
I wish I would have a
This is the
face
one
cam.
who's disturbed. This is mad.
Wait, you guys,
fact that says
you
it
guys
is the
sound
one
so
that-
innocent. I was like
Just see-
expecting vanilla
just
or
see-
like a middle-sized breasts or whatever.
Look. So see. Just accept it. Just
Why Futa?
Yeah,
No,
Fuda.
move on.
like the only
Fuda's
thing
a
that like
really
turns me
popular
off is
tag.
like when
It's a
I
really-
oh, the only thing.
It's a
But,
really
but there
popular
are
tag.
some really wholesome Futa ones as well. Like that does not like exclude each other.
But like, where's the difference
Listen.
between Fuda and Femboy?
One has a vagina.
Is it like this? Does Futa is?
Yeah, Futanari usually have both the vagina and the well, sorry, I should for the sake of YouTube, Futanari usually has both of the parts.
You guys are just going off the fucking rails. Man's
We don't
can't even play
monetize
a
the
fucking
stream
game of
anyway.
League, and you're like,
already too late. It's
I
already too
correct.
late.
Everything
so,
is better than playing a game of League, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
no,
Even
no, this is not better than
Scorek,
playing a game of League. Shut up.
you know, I think Fuda is not my style, but it's definitely less disgusting. than
Also,
League.
wait, now that I think about it, Femboy is probably my third base tag. It's maybe second. Maybe it's Fuda and Femboy.
Femboy is
You
also
say
very
what's the
high up
difference-
with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, you say what's the difference, but like honestly, like I'll accept
I
either
mean,
one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, femboys are just boys dressing like femmes, right?
Yeah. The actual difference is assumingly what they identify as is that femboys identify as male while fudas identify as female.
Yeah, okay.
There's also like the genetic things with like hermaphroditus, but yeah.
So then, what is like your preferred sex partner for the femboy? Which gender?
Me.
You. Okay, Kaiser.
Based. What? Huh?
For not getting an
I
answer. For not getting an answer, I asked. I feel like it's gonna be the thing that I thought is gonna be the answer.
No, the thing is, personally, like, it's been a long time since I read the Doujin, because I just straight up cut that shit out of my life. Same with regular porn, actually. I try to, like, stay away from that shit. It takes way too much time and stuff. But,
Takes way too much time.
Yeah, it does, actually, because I just sit there browsing through the website for, like, 5 hours, so that I have, like, 5 minutes of enjoyment, and then I leave.
Control yourself without cutting yourself off entirely, my man.
What the fuck? Anyway, like, no, but if you ask me, like, back, there was a time where I was fucking addicted to doujins, right? Where I just spent so much time with it, and back then, I think, like, Futa and Femboy definitely were, like, the top tags for me.
I honestly always thought guys would be more reserved about talking this kind of stuff in front of like 20 people. But I learned so much.
He's based.
Yeah, I didn't think you would be so open about that.
Brother, the atmosphere that I have in this call is the same as when I sit down with my homies for like a couple of beers or something. Like, you openly talk about this stuff. I don't feel any shame.
Yeah, me neither, but I'm still surprised. I would have expected to be like this.
We should get over the weird Western idea that sex is bad. You know, I'm saying it. But anyway, it's okay to show your children violence, but if you show them a nipple, well, then that's unchristian.
Remember when I was a kid and I was watching James Bond with my parents, and there was a nipple scene, I had to leave the room, and then I could return.
You could return, but it was murder. Yes.
Yes.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
And I suck them titties. Big titties. So, Sessa, what's your favorite tag?
I said it before, cosplay. I love cosplaying. It's great.
Cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Cosplay is great, though, unironically. I think I'm going to cosplay next spring when I go to ASEN.
So, in other words, your favorite tag is cross-dressing. Or one of your favorite tags.
Yes.
If you like femboy, in other words, that means it's pretty much cross-dressing, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm there.
I'll chat yes to this.
This is a very, very informative stream, with a lot of curves, and yeah, I don't know what to say.
Hey, brother, stop acting like we just said the weirdest thing. Like, if you're uncomfortable with the topics, then tell us. We can stop.
I am absolutely not. Like, I'm just very intrigued by it.
Just surprised.
I'm just surprised.
It's not like I'm uncomfortable with it, but it's
one of the situations where it's like you think that you take the joke too far. You're like, haha, guys, like, what, you won't answer this question, and then Chad, yes.
And then you just get an answer.
It's more like I had a certain I had a certain image about you, right? And then you just crush it like this. Like, I'm in a situation where I have to realize and reimagine how I see you. It's like it's not in a, yeah, it kind of is.
I feel like I've been pretty open about this.
Yeah. Like, every time we talk about weird stuff, you always say like, get back to the roads.
What my favorite tag is.
Yeah, no,
I would just like stay silent.
Rumia is very sapphic in the chat.
Aye, brother, that reminds me of the first website like that I've ever fucking discovered. Not gonna name the name, but have...
And history will remember them as best friends.
They're
so close.
Brother, I have that one line, history will remember them as best friends, in my newest YouTube script. Because I'm making a video about Mostima, and I have it about like Mostima and Fiammetta.
Mostima and Exo, or?
No, Fiammetta, the new Sixer.
Ah, I see.
I haven't even edited any video.
Their friends are so close. Oh.
Not even the tier list?
I did edit some, like a few seconds of it, but I haven't done it. I've been doing like assignment like weeks back to back. I've been doing.
Okay, fair enough.
Talking about sleeping in dreams, very funny.
I even skipped like the Blender video. I even skipped it. I scrapped it.
Oof. I had a really anime dream last night.
Nice.
Where I was just like, it felt like I was the main character of an anime. It was really short too. it was like the most generic thing that you could think of, where there was a fox in the road, and I ran out and I saved it from getting hit by a truck. And then
it was an anime guy.
no, nothing like
Wait,
that.
what?
No, it was actually cute. No, it was really, really cute. And I see the fox run away to its family, and then I just walk away. And then 1 year later, on the same exact day, I'm sitting outside, just like I'm like sitting in my chair, looking out at my yard, and I look up at the sky, and all of the foxes, like the whole family, the Kitsune family, had turned into clouds. And they like waved down to me because they took transformed their form, their shape. I wave up at them, and then I can see like the clouds fly by. I was like, oh, that's adorable. I can see like a little fox cloud, and then I woke up.
That just reminds me of the one visual novel of Kanon. Where the guy like saves a little fox, and then it turns out to be a fox girl, and he fucks her.
Yeah, like Canon is an anime as well. That was a very, very interesting ride there. I thought like I watched a normal anime, and suddenly they were like fucking. I didn't remember if they actually fucked in there, but like
I don't think they did. In the visual novels, they did.
A lot of kissing and a lot of skin and stuff.
The
music was good.
No, but like my dream was really awesome. Like I remember just like looking up towards the clouds and going, "Oh, they survived."
No,
that's
nice.
Cute.
I had a dinosaur in my dream.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I came to the realization if a dinosaur has a mouth open and is about to eat you, you can't really defend yourself. Since it's so big, you can't put your arm step far that you can stop it. So yeah, interesting experience.
Bro, I mean, yeah, if it's big enough, yeah, you're just dead, yeah.
You could beat a T-Rex in a boxing match.
That is.
The T-Rex would eat you.
Yeah, but
no. If the T-Rex would abide by the rules, exactly, it's not allowed to bite you.
Win by default, right?
Yeah, if it bites you, it gets disqualified.
I mean, it's more than a bite.
And then it kills you. It kills you, and then you win the fight. Like
you still
won
the fight.
It doesn't matter. I have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we are.
I think this might be the weirdest stream we have had so far.
It's definitely up there.
My dream logic, there is no logic. True.
I had a really nice dream. I think I told you guys about it last week. I just dreamed that I was out with my friends on a class trip, like back when we were at high school. But like Golden Glow was also in our class, and she was there.
That
was a fun dream. Brother, that was such a wholesome dream. That was fun.
Famous dog girl, Golden Glow.
Is it weird that I don't dream?
Don't call her dog.
Like, probably I don't remember it, but I don't dream. Is it weird?
You don't dream? No, it's not weird. A lot of people don't consistently have dreams.
Yeah,
some people don't dream at all. Yeah, well, dreams are one of the least understood things about the human mind that remain. Like we understand very little about why we dream, how we dream. Dreams are still basically magic.
Yeah. It can be also like for a period of time you have dreams, and then like after a year you don't have them anymore, and then you get them again. It's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreams are very.
It's weird.
It's probably like a sign like how deep you can sleep or something. I assume. I don't know.
My dreams are just always like a fucking remix of everybody I had to deal with at that day. Like the people I met, the people I saw on like TV or in YouTube videos, things I thought about that bothered me and stuff. Everybody just appears.
That's a really popular theory. Well, so one of the really popular theories is that the brain, when you're dreaming, you actually can't make anything new. Assumingly.
Yeah.
And that the brain is just, because it's on like autopilot, it's just mixing and matching things from your memories to create things. But we don't actually know if that's true or not. Because we don't understand the processes that the brain goes through.
I had this conversation with my brother, I think yesterday, where we were like also talking about dreams, because he never fucking dreams apart from like having really horrible nightmares every now and then.
Oof.
Interestingly enough. And he said he has never seen himself in one of his dreams, and then I was like, damn, I think I also haven't. That's a good thing.
I've had third-person dreams before, where I can like see myself, and I'm like.
Yes, that's what he had as well. But
he
was talking about like
third person.
Yeah, third person is one thing, but we were talking about like looking into a mirror inside of your dream.
No, mirrors almost never exist in dreams.
Yeah,
we don't know why, but mirrors almost never exist in dreams.
Mirrors are not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birds are real. Mirrors aren't.
That's actually one of the tells that people that have lucid dreams will tell. Is that like if you so because mirrors almost never appear inside of your dreams, naturally, if you can force yourself to look inside of a mirror, then you can actually, in the dream, take control of the dream and start lucid dreaming by forcing a mirror to exist. That's one of the most common things in general about lucid dreaming. Because listen, I like to lucid dream, and I do it rather consistently. After years of training, the one thing that you could really easily do, the inception thing is actually not a meme. If you can, in your mind, tell yourself that to watch out for certain things in the dream, to tell yourself that you're dreaming, then you'll realize you're in a dream without actually waking up. So like for me, I have certain tells. So like if I see something that whatchamacallit, if I see a yellow jacket, I'll ask myself, am I dreaming? And a lot of the times I am. Because for whatever reason, yellow jackets will appear inside of my dreams a lot of the time. So if I see a yellow jacket, I always ask myself, am I dreaming? And then I go, oh shit, I am. And so that'll take control of the dream. I'll rip control out. Mirrors are another thing, another dead giveaway. Because there are no mirrors. Like if you look around, if just randomly you go like, where are the mirrors? And then a mirror appears, and then you see yourself, boom. Now you're lucid dreaming.
I don't know, man. So it would be so
I'm
hard for
not
me
sure
because
if
my
this
dreams are
is,
so
like, a
similar
part
to
of,
real
like,
life.
lucid dream or something like that. But you ever just like you know that you're like not dreaming, but your body can't like move.
Yeah,
that's
bro,
sleep
sleep
paralysis,
paralysis.
right? Yeah, sleep paralysis.
But the thing is,
Bro, that's
lucid.
the worst feeling.
I have like that like a lot more than
Really?
like lucid dream. Yeah.
I
Bro,
have sleep paralysis.
I
a
hate
lot,
it so much.
It sucks.
No, it's
No.
it's not like it doesn't like suck or like it's not like annoying. I actually like intended to like to do it like to like to like try sleep paralysis because like I want to like force myself to like wake up from it.
It's
I've like
hard.
done
Yeah.
like
Honestly, the best thing that you could do is like not force it and just kind of like wait, even though it's terrifying. Yeah.
Okay, one thing I have.
it's not terrifying honestly, but it's just annoying. Yeah,
I'm kind of curious.
Bro,
probably
yeah.
say.
I'm curious. Sleep paralysis. Like what I had before is like I realized in a dream that it's a dream, and I immediately want to wake up for some odd reason, and then I force myself to kind of wake up or try to wake up, but I can't move at all. Is that sleep paralysis?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's quite
that's
common.
Usually I wake up like after like a few seconds. It's just only for a few
Yeah,
seconds.
we
It's
like
not
you can't open your eyes, you can't wake up, you're just kind of like stuck there. And
No,
Yeah.
bro, what's happened to me so often is I am able to open my eyes and move my head, look around my room, but I'm not able to move the rest of
Move
my
your
body
body,
because I'm still
yeah.
in sleeping state.
the longest.
And while that happens, there's always those weird white people trying to like kill me or something. It's like those weird demons, sleep paralysis demons.
I
It's
never-
horrible. I
Paralysis
hate it.
demons,
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
never actually like had that like sleep paralysis demon. Like
Neither
I
have I.
had like sleep paralysis like a lot,
Boys-
but I never had like the.
I won't lie.
The worst sleep paralysis I had like was when my head was like in the bed, like facing at the pillow.
Yeah.
You know,
So
you know what I'm
that
saying?
then you can't breathe very well, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like
Thankfully, I
therapist?
didn't panic like that time, so thankfully.
I think we're doing a
There-
therapy
there are
session
lots
right
of
now,
sleep-
actually.
The longest sleep paralysis was like probably what, like few minutes, probably.
Well, it can be terrifying because the thing that triggers sleep paralysis for me a lot of the time are sudden wake ups from nightmares. So like I'll be like I'll have
Yeah.
fucking died or fallen off a roof or something like that, and then
No, same.
I wake up, but because of how sudden I woke up from the dream, my body hasn't woken up yet, and my brainstem is still releasing the chemical that stops
Yes.
me from moving my body. And so I've woken up, but I can't open my eyes, I can't move my body, and so I'm just like, like in the bed, like having a fucking seizure almost, because I'm like,
Yeah.
please God.
Do you
I've
guys
been
actually
murdered,
make noises,
And then everything's
though?
just everything. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes
what
I
I
can like
don't know.
mumble, yeah, because like sometimes I'll like wake up, and I don't know what the fuck's going on because everything just goes dark, and it takes like a couple of seconds for me to realize, oh, I'm awake and my body is just paralyzed.
I remember one time when I was younger, I had a sleep paralysis and nightmare thing combined, right? That was so horrible that I just decided, okay, it's like 4 a.m. I'm just not gonna go back to sleep. And then I sat in my bed
Yep,
and watched like
yeah.
a Snoop Dogg interview that was published on YouTube on that one day.
Yeah,
That's why I can
yeah.
recall that one day. Bro, this was one of the
Well-
days that actually like fucking hurt
A
me.
lot of the time, my dreams will continue. I think I've said this before. So the problem with me is that when I have a nightmare, if it was like really bad, I just won't go back to bed. because I'm actually afraid. Or the trick that you're don't do this, by the way. I cannot give you legal advice if you do this, but if you take like NyQuil or some sort of like Benadryl or something like that, a lot of the time you'll go to sleep without actually dreaming. Or you'll see the Hat Man, whichever one comes first. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay, then about
Don't
nightmares.
take drugs.
About one question, I have one question about nightmares.
Yeah?
Do you still have them often? Like, and are you afraid of them?
I don't have them often.
like a lot, but I don't feel like I'm not like afraid of them, but I really love like the adrenaline from it.
Yeah. One thing I realized, like a few years ago, I stopped having like being scared of nightmares.
That I like nightmare because of like the adrenaline rush.
But like, what I want to say is like a few years ago, I stopped having like I stopped being afraid of nightmares. Like I literally got eaten yesterday, and I was like, I didn't care. I just don't know what it is. I think it's very intriguing why it is like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
be
kind of
real.
intriguing.
Like, nightmares and this whole sleep paralysis thing are so fucking rare for me. Like, they are insanely rare for me. There's been like 5 occasions in my life where I genuinely was like sitting in my bed in a fetal position, screaming because of something that I saw in my bed, right? It doesn't happen often.
But Kaiser,
Most of my dreams, the vast majority, are just like regular slice of life episodes with like a little twist. Like, it's just a regular day at school, but then suddenly like a famous rapper appears, or something else happens, or
Most
we
of my dreams
get to
are
go
like-
on a jungle expedition.
What? How do you say it? Like most of my dream. Do you know like AI generated like image?
Yeah.
It's something like that. So like at like one thing you have this and like it suddenly like changed like a lot. It's like AI generated or something like that.
yeah, AI is an interesting subject. I don't know if we should talk about that.
We did that last week.
Yeah, we did it. Was
Yeah,
it live
camera.
though? It was
Off
off camera.
camera.
Yeah, but it was off camera. We covered that in great detail, I'd say. We learned a lot about each other, about thinking about AI, what we think about that. It was very intriguing.
Have you guys heard that Deji is gonna fight Floyd Mayweather?
I don't know. I know
What?
one person of these two.
Fair enough.
That's already good enough. That's good. That's
Yeah,
really...
I'm proud of you.
But yeah, I would be so damn up for like, I don't want to box, but I would be so up for a boxing match, like against Arknights or against YouTubers in general. It sounds fun. I don't know why.
Honestly, chat, if my dream is made from like DAL-E, I'm actually not surprised.
Hey Kaiser, what do you think?
Hmm.
The first time we meet is not gonna be like at McDonald's or whatever. It's gonna be in the ring. What do you think?
Oh,
As a
fair enough,
greeting.
brother.
You
Why
would
not?
punch me out of the ring like first punch. I'm dead.
I don't think so.
We're probably
No,
like,
I don't think so.
I think legally we're not even allowed to fight against each other. We're in a 2 different
Why?
weight classes. Like you can't do showcases if it's like I think more than 10 kilos difference.
I think we have like 20 kilos difference. I'm at 80 right now.
Yeah, I'm 66 actually to be more precise. I think there were like some rules that you
Okay.
can't do a show fight if you are too far parted with weight.
I mean, if you just do sparring, right? If it's just not an official fight, then you can fight whoever you want to. It just doesn't make sense from a boxing perspective, but you can do it.
Yeah, I just heard this recently that like for showcases as well. Or show fights.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable about boxing. If you want to punch me in the face, I'm so up for it. I don't like having pain, but I will make an exception for you.
That's a lie, Cesar. That's a lie.
Wait, I actually don't like being in pain. Not physical pain. I appreciate mental pain.
You know what?
You appreciate mental pain.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing
That's like the one thing I'm scared of.
So there was a new
Oh.
anime that recently got released.
Called Cyberpunk Edge
Nah.
Runners.
Come on, Dio. It's good enough. Can we just... I love
Cyberpunk
psychological
and
anime.
the Edging
actually.
Runners.
Yo, guys, you know, I would never exclude you from any activity, but can you guys, like, deafen real quick so me and Dio can, like, actually talk about Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
We probably should spoil it for chat.
You guys are invited to
I
join a
honestly
different
don't
chat.
mind spoiler. I don't
I
mind
do.
spoiler, honestly.
I do.
So-
I don't
I
want
respect people
spoilers.
that care about spoilers.
The
yeah.
best things
I-
about
well, I
anime
care
is
about
not knowing
spoilers.
what's happening. And
I
thinking
care about
plot
spoilers
wise.
because I like the cat and mouse game between me and the author. So I like to
Yeah,
continuously guess about theories about what's going to happen.
I
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
understand if you like that, but I don't understand like why people like get so mad because of like spoiler.
True.
Other
True.
than that,
Hot take.
People
Hot
overreact
take.
all the
I
time,
don't
yeah.
care about spoilers.
yeah, like
Like
if how do I say it? Like it's just spoiler. You know, you can like scroll down and like forget about it like, in
I
like
mean,
a few
yeah,
minutes.
just forget about it exactly.
Yeah, not all have bad memory, but
I mean,
like,
bash your head in
Tara,
like your table or something.
why
but
do you
you'll
watch
forget
anime?
it.
Do you watch it for the animation, for the music?
I
What is the
don't
reason?
watch it anymore.
Yeah, but
I
why
don't
did
watch
you
it
used to
anymore.
watch anime?
Long ago, I used to watch it for like the opening and ending because I play Osu, so I kind of want to see like the good opening and like
Based.
usually
Respectable thinking,
nowadays I watch it for like graphic and like story usually.
yeah.
But
But-
usually story I kind of watch it if I know the story is really good.
Yeah, but
Other
what
than
if you
that,
already
nah.
know what's happening in the story? Doesn't destroy that a little bit the enjoyment?
Not
No,
really.
For some people it does, for some people it doesn't.
You know Akame ga Kill?
I
The
know.
one that
I know.
yeah.
And I think it was very
So-
cool to see what's happening without knowing what's happening.
One of my friends spoiled it, so I was like, oh okay. So basically, after like watching the anime, I would like bet for myself like when is the character's gonna die or something like that. So
No one is
like,
gonna
in
die in
my head,
Akame.
I like
I don't think anyone dies there.
Not gonna lie, for me, I have a personal rule. It's 1 year, okay? If I'm on stream and I'm talking about a show and it came out a year ago or more, I'm just gonna talk about it, you know? Fuck it.
Okay, in 1 year, you guys are gonna get your Cyberpunk Edgerunners sessions then. Fair enough. So there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
most of my friends already watch it, so I kind of watch it but without watching it.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna watch it anyway. Like, I don't care. You guys can talk.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just
I
that
don't
most
spoil
people
it
will be
because
left out
I
of the
want to-
conversation.
Because I want other people to have the most amount of fun, and I don't want to. Yeah, again, I don't want to leave anyone out of the conversation. So it's fine. I've already talked about it enough because as I said, I've written 4 pages about it. I've watched it 3 times with my friends. So I watched it
Holy
alone. I watched it alone day 1. And then after work, both days, Friday and Saturday, I went to work. While at work, I wrote 1.5 pages on the downtime of me at work. Went home, watched the whole entire anime again, went to sleep, woke up, went to work, wrote more pages, came home and watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners with my friends again. Like every day,
That's
I
fucking
tricked
awesome.
one of my other friends into watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners again. I love that show.
We know,
Yeah.
Dio. We know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we have heard it. But yeah, I'm gonna watch
just
it
let
so
them
next
let
week we
me.
can talk about it, and I don't care anymore.
I've already talked about it a lot though, so I don't want to spoil it for any of the viewers that haven't watched it or anything like that, so it's fine. I will wait. I will bide my time, and then I will, when I get my new GPU, I'm gonna skip over my Guilty Gear video that's been finished for a while, and I'm gonna edit directly onto the Edgerunners video first. The very first video
Makes
that I
sense.
will release, this is a promise, okay? The very first video that will be released is going to be the Edgerunners video, and until that comes out, none of my other videos are getting worked on.
Dio,
Watch
Dio,
him do a next
beforehand.
video. It's just 50 seconds. Should you pose as Agnes character?
Oh, were you gonna say Farrah?
Beforehand, we should after you get your GPU, we should probably finish the solo session.
We'll see. I have a lot of fucking shit to do when I get my GPU.
Yeah, you don't have to rework the entire solo session of me. We just need to know.
That solo
in theory,
session is cursed
Yeah.
as fuck.
people just need to know I did play my best D&D, and that's all you need to know.
He did. I will vouch for him. Seth has played the shit out of. He played the best D&D of his fucking life. All right.
Yeah, I will never be able to repeat that. If the same Cecilia would have been there last week, it wouldn't be looking like this.
Bro.
Hey, everyone peaks once in a while in their life. That was my time. So, is there any question that you
Eating
guys would
chocolate
like
chip
to?
donuts.
What? Chocolate chip donuts?
Yep.
What, with like chocolate chips in the dough or on top of it?
Yep.
Oh, that
I-
sounds awesome.
That sounds.
That sounds
Very
awesome.
Then I have something else. What do you think about burger with chocolate?
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
I've seen that on TV.
yeah,
I saw it in
it's
Blue
it's
Archive.
like one of the character in like Blue Archive
Yeah.
ate it.
I saw it.
I haven't eaten a
Oh,
chocolate
of course.
burger. When I went to Seattle at the Anime Con, they had peanut butter and jelly burgers, and they were actually really good.
Doesn't Seattle have like a lot of weird shit and weird people?
Yes.
The thing is with like chocolate burger is that if it is only like chocolate, then it should be pretty good.
I want to give
But
it a try.
If
but
it's like meat and such,
Yeah.
it would be like pretty bad.
Yeah, the thing is, I
The
just
PB&J
can't
burger
see
sounded
meat
disgusting,
combining
though.
with chocolate. But if you know Nutella and the meatloaf, for example, is combining so well. Or is it meatloaf, the one Fleischkäse? Kaiser, we talked about this. Just
I don't think it has a translation.
yeah,
It's a traditional dish here.
It's just like some kind of meat that works really well with Nutella, for example. There are some combinations that do work, but it has to be
I
a very
think
good
I
one.
think sweet and savory also always
but
works
it's
well.
sweet.
Actually,
I wouldn't say always. It just depends. It depends on your
Mostly.
taste. Yeah.
There's like a traditional dish here where it's a snack. It's a sweet snack, but you add like fried garlic.
I
You
fried
add,
some
like, a
garlic
lot of-
today. Actually,
You add like a lot of fried garlic to it, so it's basically like
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Chat won't understand that. Did that Gwen not have Flash? What the fuck did I just watch, Skorak? Oh, she's
No.
dumb. Okay, never. Oh, sorry. Continue. I watched some really dumb shit.
To be honest, I admire Dio. He can literally watch watching Skorik playing League of Legends and still talk without stuttering, while I struggle to form one sentence.
It is what it is. I'm mostly passively watching Skorak lose multiple games in a row.
I think every game is like this.
It was just like it was very obvious. Like Skorak slowly just killed a person, and I'm like, okay, they flash away here, right? They flash away here, right? They flash away here, right? And then they died. I'm like, what? What did I just watch? We want to see the league game too. Send it can show it.
I could show
it likes a little black box on the top as like additional stuff. It's supposed to be for donations, but we don't get donations, so put
It
the
actually-
gameplay
It
inside.
actually worked before, Kaiser.
Probably, yeah,
When
you could,
Ren
yeah,
got
you could.
member,
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Wait, so are we gonna stream like League now?
no.
I won't.
Skorak's been playing
That's
League
for
this
sure.
whole entire time. He's been grinding around.
Yeah.
I would probably stream if I have like better
when,
Wi-Fi.
how, where?
What?
Discord.
I don't know, fucking just... Gwen was like somewhere and killed the fucking Nunu. Oh,
Oh, you didn't see the Nunu? Your Nunu went up to go take the scuttle crab, and Gwen rotated on him. You were like you're in between towers 1 and 2. I don't know what he expected you to do. He's shouldn't have been there. Junglers at your elo probably don't even know what the word prio means, so it is what it is.
fuck.
But guys, be wary, he sucks.
Have you guys seen that new Critical Role episode where like 3 player characters died in one fight? That was quite funny.
No, I don't watch
What?
Critical Role anymore.
What?
Same actually. I
Wait,
just
how-
saw that
how
clip
many-
because it was
How many players do they have?
6 or 7?
I
I don't
would
know.
say, yeah,
6 or 7.
usually around 6-ish, but you were not
Wait,
going
so-
this.
So like half of the player just died.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean that's pretty common. That's usual D&D. A lot of times because like yep, for a lot of different reasons. The TPKs are not abnormal. TPKs kind of happen.
Oh my god, Cessus. We actually have League on this channel. Oh no.
Oh, your League
League of
channel.
Legends channel now.
Actually, our quality just went down, like straight up. We have to forfeit this.
I mean, 4 viewers just left, so
Yeah, I understand. I'm surprised there's still 18 left. At this point, when League is on the
probably
screen,
came because I heard
do-
about
they're
Futanari.
probably like doing their assignment while listening to us.
trust me, I would rather show Futanari than League of Legends.
GGFF15. Yeah, I'm done. AFK then. Nah, you. I love League of Legends.
Yeah, sure fucking do.
So hold on, like, so can we take just why I love. So the Nunu goes to the Scuttle Crab. dies because you don't have prio and you're not there. So he tries to fight the Gwen and dies. Then he comes back, and then just like ints the hell out of his game by dying to volley somehow, and then says GG FF50. I love it. I love League of Legends. Classic League moment.
Wait. So are you like the XP lane or gold lane or something like that? What are you here? Like
he's
this
the
game?
one that is alone. He's top lane.
XP. Okay.
I am the big dude in armor.
Yeah, EXP
So-
lane. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
I
supposed.
am the big
you're supposed
man.
to, like I see like your mechanics here.
Yeah, I am
Correct is the
supposed to
one who
beat
knocks.
this fucking. I'm supposed to beat this fucking thing, which is my fourth, like, least. Like, my fourth most hated character in this game.
So you have a tier list for
I
most
am
hated characters.
one.
Yeah, very
Every league
dedicated
player
person.
does. Every league player has a tier list of characters they hate.
Who's the best League of Legends waifu?
I like Ari. She's really attractive.
I actually haven't answered this question. Hold on,
Let me look up. Let me look up.
Let me go look up league characters.
Dio, can you stop dying for a second? We want to show them content.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, it was close, Garek. You did well. You did your best.
We traded kills. Like, nothing happened there. Although
Wait,
when is
my
my favorite? Well, no, so I was reading chat.
Okay.
Gwen is not my favorite.
Okay, there we go.
Gwen's cute, but
Yeah. Okay, let's
So-
see that.
my real answer is Rakan. But besides Rakan, probably Akali.
Fascinating.
Akali. I wish. Oh wait, I wish I could open Discord now.
Yo, is there like
Can you
any
send me
list?
pictures?
Because I don't know where.
Any lists?
I don't know, like, yeah.
Hold on. Actually, so we can move over from scratch stream. I could stream my league and just like go through the champions real quick.
We can just open up the waifu tier list on Tier Maker or something.
Let's do
Yeah, but you won't be able to
list.
see them. And like if I tell you Rakan, you don't know who that is, right? And I won't be able to show you who they are.
Yeah.
So like if you
Okay,
look
fair
at the
enough.
stream, like yeah, because I assume that you guys don't know what any of the characters are.
Okay, so real quick, so since we will talk about League of Legends now, I will leave the call. See you guys.
Yeah, I would.
Well, we're talking about we're talking about waifus.
Guys, I want to say I would
Okay.
join you, but I'm the one streaming, which makes it really hard.
Okay. So which one is this?
Fucking
Yeah,
coward.
give me a
This is
second.
Rakan.
Is
Give
it
me a
like the
second.
guy or?
Oh wait, yeah, wait, we need to wait for. Yeah, it's the guy.
I need to ensure that I'm not leaking anything. Gosh damn it, this is a lot of pixels.
It's a lot of pixels.
That's a lot of pixels. I don't think I can show this quality to chat and they would know what is happening. Also, we got it back! Kaiser! I said I would like to join you. I would leave
I had to
together
change
with you.
devices to my tablet so that I can actually see what Dio streams.
I see nipples. And pixels.
Hold on, let me close some stuff that might make the internet connection better.
I don't think it's the internet. I really think it's just a Discord thing. You probably have only free access.
Yes, I do. I do not have Discord Nitro. So that might be the issue.
Now people see nipples. That's all you wanted, right?
Yes, Rakan. Rakan is the best character in League of Legends. Rakan is best waifu. Rakan is best girl.
Who is it left?
Which one is the con?
That's his.
Which
Rakan,
one?
Rakan is the dude. The chick to the left is his wife.
Who is
Zaya.
that? Name? Zarya.
Zaya,
Zaya.
and Rakan.
She
If you
looks
go
good.
down-
I can live with that.
Zaya, yeah.
Yeah,
Seraphine
not my
is also
taste,
great.
but sure.
Wait, isn't Seraphine the one that made those amazing music? I love the soundtrack Seraphine made.
Yes, yeah. Seraphine's the
I
one that
hate.
makes the music.
Seraphine is my most hated character in League.
Not
Like,
character-wise.
that
I'm
one,
talking
she's a-
about her songs. She has a cool
Her
design
songs
as
are
well.
good.
Yeah, not my taste. Not my taste. Skip.
I like the
Leo
legs.
likes
Yeah.
men with wives. Yes.
So,
Yeah,
you
probably.
guys should tell me which character you're on, so I can actually give my fucking opinion because I am.
Zaya Rakan.
Skark, we don't value your opinion,
I like
so we
Zaya.
can save that.
Yeah, Zaya Rakan are really
what
good.
the fuck? Sessin, why are you being like this
Wait,
right
what
now?
did he say?
Sorry,
I couldn't. What did some people say? Wait, what did
I tried to pick a fight. I need to invite him to a boxing
Anyway.
match one day. He has to need a reason for it.
Guys,
of
just
people-
drop districts on each other. Come on.
A lot of people like Vi, the main character. Well, one of the main characters of Arcane. She's very punk. Big gauntlets can crush you.
Darkness Community is a cooler vibe.
Not my style. Skip.
Not your style. How about that? Huh?
Yep.
Every character has skins and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Up until nothing special, actually.
Senna, decent.
Yeah, she was decent, yeah.
Yeah,
Decent character
decent.
design.
Yeah.
I like her the
decent.
most of her.
She has a big ass gun that gives her points. That gives her waifu points. Sounds like Smasher Pass, not gonna lie. Fiora, anyone like French girls?
Oh, she's
Can you
French. I
get-
wanted to say Smash, but no, I have to say Pass. Damn.
Can you skip to there's other skins? I want to see how else she looks. She has potential.
Hold on. Oh my god.
Like I love skin side stuff.
I was drinking water. And then Kaiser fucking I was gonna say Smash, but oh man.
Just joking. I don't actually dislike French people.
Oh fuck. That got me. Oh, that got me really good. That got me really
There
good.
goes like a few percent of your viewers, Kaiser.
Oh my god.
It's not that many. I think it's like 2%.
Look on the
Oh.
website.
Like, the really
My
That's
my
too-
Indonesian viewer is like what 15% or something like that.
Yeah, mine's
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
also.
same.
Those are her other skins.
Oh, this is I like what I see. Not gonna lie,
Yeah, she's cute.
I really like what I see.
Nah.
He looks like a Destiny character.
Come on,
It's
she's
this
hot,
one.
Para. Para, just admit that you have no taste. Look at this.
No,
Oh, here we
No.
go.
no. It's not that I don't have taste. It's that
Oh, she's on the fanboy now.
yeah,
I know
actually I don't have taste. Nah, skip.
Alright, here we go.
I mean, she can slap me with that ruler though.
No.
I'd be up.
She just looks like straight out of a Futa Dojin. Like that outfit.
Bro.
I like the look. I think she has a cool design.
Oh, here's Akala. This is what I was talking about before. She's really good.
Yeah. Can you skip to the other things?
Okay,
She
okay,
looks
okay.
great.
okay.
Like the other skins.
This is not my style, but a little bit too hot. This looks hot.
Yeah.
a little
okay.
bit too
Hot.
hot when she was on fire. Nice meme.
Okay, I like her design. She's a very cool design.
Yeah.
I can see why people
Yeah,
like
she's
her.
good.
I can see.
Ooh.
Show the one again where they were cooking.
Yeah, the one they're cooking is very good. She has a lot of skins because she's a very popular character. She is,
Yeah, I'm very happy with what I see here.
I can
Yeah.
see why people like all those characters, definitely.
She looks.
That's
Ari.
Texas.
This,
Ari-
well, this,
yeah.
this was Ari. This is sensible as well.
Yeah, she is like I think
I can
the
see
probably
why
the
you
face
like
of
her.
League, isn't
Yeah,
she?
I can
Yeah,
see why. you like
she's like the most well-known female from League, I think.
I like
Either
her
that
design.
or like
Come on,
Lux,
she's great.
maybe. But
She is a 10.
no, she is. I mean, just Fox Girl.
Yeah.
It
Fox
is what it
Girl.
is. Like
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't love
I
all
don't
Fox
know
girls,
that.
but Fox girls have a very high average quality.
Misfortune, what the fuck is that pause, bro?
Miss Fortune is actually really famous.
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't realize the fucking pun. Misfortune, hey.
Yes, Misfortune. Yes. And Misfortune. Yeah. This is how she actually looks. In lore. Because she's the captain now.
Is she from
Misfortune-
Somalia?
Look at her, she's the captain now.
She's the captain now. No, she's basically from League of Legends Somalia.
Fair enough.
Caitlyn, the other arcane girl.
Oh, you talked about her in the first ever filler arc, which we talked about, because she's supposed to be a
Character
sheriff,
design.
and you used her to be like.
Yep. This
compared
does
to
not look
Chen.
like a sheriff, yeah. A lot of people
Okay,
like her though,
okay.
for
Looks okay.
for some pretty obvious reasons. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people like I don't
She
know,
has a
like,
good look.
Because of the donut.
Yeah, looks okay.
because of the donut.
Yeah, if she has
That-
good
Metal
taste.
that's how
in
she
taste,
got
it's
the
fine.
American police on her side.
It's the donuts, dude. The student council president too. Oh yeah, so
She's
Caitlyn's
good
pretty
looking.
popular.
Let's be honest, the game has amazing
Ah,
art,
of
good-looking
course.
characters, interesting character design. But the gameplay is maybe not so interesting.
They made Catgirl Jinx, by the way.
Shut up, Dom.
I think the world would benefit if every video game character just had cat ears.
Yeah, I agree with Kai's good take. Not even Foxy or Cat Ears. You have good taste, my man.
Good take.
Let's just say any kind of ears are welcome.
I mean,
Are human ears welcome then?
yeah, I
Yeah,
was about
most
to
people
say.
have
I mean,
ears.
let's just say I would accept human ears and like imagine they have normally like human ears on the side and
Alright,
on the
wait.
top of the head. That would be very intriguing.
Says it. After that take, this is where we separate boys from men. All right, smash or pass.
You know what?
Oh my god, Smash!
I would have said
Absolutely.
Smash if it wouldn't be a furry. Like, look,
No,
but
that's what makes me.
the
That's
Centurion
what the
part.
Smash is, bro.
Where are you gonna smash in?
Wherever it fits in.
How do I say it? It's like,
it away.
no, but I would probably pat it, but no.
Gio,
Why is there a dead person in the background, though?
Gio, I'm gonna give you what you
She's
want.
sleeping. She's sleeping.
I would.
Unironically,
I think he looks amazing, but I wish there would be a human body at the bottom.
Wait, is that a guy?
no, it's a girl. I
Wait,
don't know why
really?
you
I
said
thought like you said that example, so you want to show me a fanboy or something. Wait, it's a girl.
No, because you said you were talking about cat ears, right? I
Right.
said you were saying like ears always make it better, and
Yeah,
so I
it
said,
does.
all
It
right,
absolutely does. Yeah.
yeah,
I-
Lily,
So,
Lily
Dio,
is a
what's your
girl.
take on this one?
This is a dear girl. So anyway, on to the next.
No, yeah.
I really thought like you
What's
should
the-
show me a track. I really did.
Yeah, are there
I
any
think
good
that-
fanboys in this game?
The most femboy character is Ezreal.
That's.
I have a fanboy.
Can you even consider that a fanboy?
Ezreal, where
That
do I
looks
know
like
the
a
fucking
guy.
name from?
Yeah,
Ezreal.
I have a fanboy.
3% on
Isn't
Netflix.
Ezreal a fucking Undertale character?
Ezreal? Ezreal's an Undertale.
Oh, he means
character.
Azriel.
Azriel. Okay. With an A from Undertale.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
As you can see, this is the
Yeah,
most.
now we're
twink
getting
out of
there,
all of
yeah,
the,
But it's
There you
still,
go.
it's
Or-
still not for me a fanboy.
Here you go.
category.
Here you go. Here you go.
I would like to be in his
That's
skin
it.
in that very moment. I do admit that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got
Dio,
into
what
that.
was it?
He's infiltrated the pajama party.
Yeah, I would go into the sleepover party with like those chicks.
Stop being creepy. Dio, what was the name of the deer girl?
Lilia.
Lilia.
Beautiful name.
Gotta write that down.
Or we have another furry question.
He's already on rule 34.
That's not a furry, that's just an animal, bro. That's
Yeah,
weird.
that's
Yeah.
I would not consider it a
This?
furry. That's beyond.
Any other skin? Any other skin?
Yes. Yeah.
Now we are getting there. Yeah. Now we
Okay,
consider it a
that
furry.
looks cool. That looks cool.
So,
okay.
in the lore, it's very funny about this one. In the lore, Kindred is actually death. Like the concept of death. They are just death.
Okay,
now
okay.
I am
okay.
become
That,
death.
Yeah.
that is sick.
Destroy your
The-
worlds.
The way they don't actually have like a real form. They just have stories that are told about them. So like they're commonly thought of as the wolf and the lamb. Because when you die, you can either run from it and then be chased down by a wolf, or die peacefully by lamb's arrows. And so they are the concept of death. And a lot of people see them. A lot of people think of death in in like the League universe as the wolf and the lamb. But they don't really have like an actual form. Like in Ionia, this is how they're seen. So these
That's actually
both,
quite interesting.
yeah, both of these are actually canon. But this is just like how a different region sees death, and so it's more humanoid.
This one actually looks good.
I
Like
like the design.
it looks cool, I guess. Yeah, I like the mask.
In Ionia, they're hot because the weeb section, the weeb was made death a waifu.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, the weeb nation made death a waifu.
Lilia.
For the people that like boys,
What's up, Weed
my man Diego over
Nation?
The halo looks cool.
He looks like he
Like
escaped
the-
from Devil May Cry or something.
Yeah,
Yes, the
halo
halo
looks
is really
cool.
cool.
Like really cool. Yeah.
I love the well, he's a king. I love the way he holds his sword. It's so fucking stupid big. He has like 2 hilts on it. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, there's like a version of it in like Valorant. You hold it like two-handed.
Mhm.
Make really
It's
large.
really dumb.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like comically large.
I'm gonna think if there's
I
any
got
other like Katarina is really popular. Oh, we're talking about here. It also fills the quota.
Yeah. See, everything's better with cat
It's
ears, even though it's
already
not.
better. It's already better.
Yeah, we're getting there.
That Hobble's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's really dumb. Yeah, Katarina is an old champion.
Yeah, she's like someone
The
that I would
classic
play,
assassin. Yeah. Classic double dagger assassin.
Okay.
I think those are the most popular women in League of Legends. I've already,
And
I think,
Ferris.
I guess like Riven. True. I think like Riven's also really popular, I guess.
I am still surprised that out of so many champions, you don't really have a trap.
Yeah,
That
they
is-
really don't. Again,
is
Ezreal's the really
A
Ezreal's the
surprise.
closest. Like there are some effeminate men, right? Like there's like Ezreal.
Wait, scroll down,
there's
Dio. Scroll down
Alright,
to
just-
the bottom. Like,
Kane, kind of. He's not like super built.
scroll like to the bottom. What's that, Gwen?
Gwen, no,
The
this is the
Karma?
character that Chat was talking about.
Yeah, it's the character that I'm
It's
fighting.
the character that Squawk was getting a shit beaten in by.
I like- can you show
looks
down
okay.
the page?
She looks
No,
okay.
no,
I
no.
like it. I like it.
I like what I
What's
see.
she gonna cut with those scissors? What is she gonna cut with those scissors? I'm scared.
She's gonna make you 15 centimeters to 14.
Hi, bro, don't overestimate me, please. I appreciate that, but
Hey,
don't overestimate
hey, I want to give you a good image here in the public.
Hey, thank you. It's 4. Take it or leave it.
Hey, that's good enough.
Inches
That's
or
too much
centimeters?
information.
Let's move on.
Feet. It's feet.
Oh, I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's a fanboy. Quite
Wow,
a
he's
fanboy.
fucking hot, bro. What's that?
Damn.
Yeah, he's Udri.
I like the art
He
style.
looks like my neighbor, actually, now that I look at him. He actually looks like my neighbor.
He looks like my.
Oh, damn, that looks cool.
There's,
Okay, that looks
there's
cool.
this weird old guy living in my neighborhood who just has a fucking Taekwondo gym where he just, like, teaches Asian martial arts, and he kind of looks like him. A bit more fat, though.
My man Kaiser over here is living right next to fucking Udi. Oh yeah, Udi in real life is just in Germany, just like pops out, is like, "Hey yo, what's up?"
Okay,
Yeah, I'm with
this
you.
skin is cool. This skin is cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. The femboy also, Ezreal also has ultimate skin. They're the skins that have like the animated shit.
Does he have a maid outfit?
No, he's only in cat girl pajamas. He doesn't have a maid
Only
outfit.
fake fanboys around here.
Fake femboys, no catties. I think. Oh, but I guess like Silas isn't a femboy, but he has a cat girl skin. Silas, and he has wolf. Sorry, fuck, he's a dog. I forgot. And then Battle Cat Vayne.
I like that to the left, I honestly do.
Vayne, yeah. Where the fuck is Vayne?
But I'd say the Simba is actually Leah is one of my favorites you've shown me today. That I didn't know.
She's her parents got killed by demons, and she's really, really mad about it.
One question. Did she came out before Tracer or after?
Did she what?
Maybe I'll be Tracer.
She looks
okay.
like Tracer on that picture. 1-to-1.
Okay. That skin was good.
This
Like,
Yeah, I get such a Tracer.
Oh, she
vibe from
kind
this.
of does. It's the same
kind of.
vibe,
I think it's the
get it.
hairstyle.
It's the hairstyle, the glasses, and just in general how she stands there.
Yo, move to the left a bit. Like, move to the left a bit. Like,
Those pics are cool.
one more.
These?
Yeah,
That is hot.
that one is okay. Yeah.
I love
that one is
skin
okay.
tight stuff. I said it many times, and I
I,
still.
thi- I think
like
I
this
now
one.
understand
I like
why
this one.
people play this game. Because of the pigs that sit inside.
It's not because of the game, trust me. It's because of everything else but the game.
Alright, Kaiser, when you get your PC, I know what we have to do immediately, alright? You're gonna install a virus called League of Legends.
I'm gonna play League of Legends with you if you stream Fortnite with me.
Sure.
Can we do a 4 people
Okay,
session?
fair enough.
Can we like
Hey,
4...
absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna do Fortnite together. We're gonna do League of Legends together. Everyone can say one game.
I'm
Guys,
not
Fortnite?
sure if I'm not sure if my Wi-Fi can handle it.
We will
Like,
try it, bro.
Like, playing in like NA.
You know what? I might pick Velo. I suck at Valo, but it would be interesting.
I'll play
Valor-
Valorant with you guys.
Sure.
Yeah, okay,
I can't play
Fortnite,
it right
Velo,
now,
and
but
League.
yeah.
We need a 4th person.
I suck playing
Since-
at it, but sure.
Yeah, we need a 4th game now. Since when we were 4.
The true best.
Hey,
best.
yeah, I
girl.
mean, then Para has to come up with a 4th game.
Yeah.
A 4th game.
So Drift King at work.
What?
I am
What?
content.
The true
Hey,
best girl
everyone
of League
says
of
one
Legends is
game.
Bard.
I maybe said Velo, probably Velo. League from Scory.
I mean,
Fortnite
if you guys
from
want to play
no,
O2,
from Dio.
sure.
Mm.
If you guys want to play Osus.
I would beat some ass at Osu. Let's go.
I wouldn't. I'm
Oh, let's
like
go, fam.
2-star rating.
Okay, let's go.
I have never played a rhythm game in my life.
You didn't.
It
We
has
gotta
been
go.
a long time.
If I go to Japan, you have to come with me to an arcade. You will love this.
Yeah.
The
okay.
ring
Sadly, we are
DDR.
going for an economic
DDR.
crisis right now. I need to pay for food. I can't go
Have
to
you
Japan.
thought about like just ignoring that? Don't eat. Like, why would you eat? Don't get it. Let them do that
It's
as well.
kind of hard if food has a fucking price increase by 300%.
Then don't eat it.
DDR is really fun, and I wish that I lived closer to like an actual arcade so I could play DDR more consistently.
I wish I could play. Like, we don't have that in Switzerland. Like, the arcades I saw in Japan were the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I just can't have. We don't have that here. It's just not a thing.
We have
Yeah,
arcades
there
here,
are-
but they have only slot machines.
Wow. oof.
You mean
We have
casinos?
some like yeah, we have some. There's like Round One, and like Dave and Buster's kind of, that are like kind of arcades, and they have like things like DDR sometimes, which are nice. But yeah, we don't have like the actual big like Japanese arcades, which is super sad. Crying woman in thumbnail. It's Bard.
I mean, if I make a video, call it I moved to Japan, like being a gacha player in Japan and have a crying woman in the thumbnail, it gives you a different impression about what I'm doing there. So I don't know if that's a great idea.
Let's just move to Japan in order to make women cry. There you have the boys. I'm
Oh, I forgot the other furry question. Yes or no?
Not yes yet. Definitely
DOS
not. I'm not into
opening.
fish.
Show the other skins and I'm gonna decide.
That is, I can work with that.
No, that's a word.
I can work. Come on, you can work with that.
This one is okay.
Like,
We're gonna fight the throw. Throw block.
I don't
What
know
happened, Dara? What is what?
Sorry.
I like your design.
Is everything
that
okay?
not-
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing
that
happened,
one.
nothing happened. Sorry.
That one
Everything,
is a smash.
everything that is not like normal skin colors.
I like the colors.
green, blue.
Nah, I like the colors.
This is for me a turn off. Sorry for
Says
all
if you're
blue
just being
people.
racist, bro. Shut
Yeah,
up.
I know.
You're
I
just being
This wasn't.
You went to fuck a girl
Sorry,
with
if-
green skin. That's kind of racist.
Hi. Am I wrong?
it kinda is.
Just joking.
It's just I don't know. It's,
Sorry,
it's
that
a
one's
new
so
thing.
funny. The fucking, I just like this. It's fucking like there's an orc. This is like I don't know. I was like, well, that's kind of racist, though.
Yeah, it is. Sorry,
It's
I
not
can't see
hard,
myself dating orcs. Hey, if you can, go ahead. Feel free.
Not all orcs, okay? Like
If we one day do a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that's just regular D&D and not Arknights, would you guys like, fuck an orc or a dragon?
this one's a really popular one.
It
This
depends
one's
on
a
the
really popular one.
Christ.
In,
Yeah, I like her.
this one's a really popular one in Dojins, by the way.
Yeah.
And in cosplay.
It's kind of small. I don't know.
What do you know? What? So
How is Ark not a
the
problem?
character's
but that-
called the Curious Chameleon. You can guess why she's popular in Dungeons.
I mean, she looks cute, but nah.
As long as she's not going to be invisible and then you can straight up see through stuff, then I think it's
Well,
okay.
no, she can change. She can change parts of her body.
I'm actually impressed how well
Hey, Dio.
versed you are in those categories.
Okay, Dio. You have to make her change one part of her body. Which one would you choose?
In this skin, her hair, it looks so whack. Why is it curled up like that?
Good
It
answer.
looks like those fancy like curly things in like house, like old mansion.
Croissants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah, her hair is kind of whack in this skin.
So, should we answer Kaiser's question?
Honestly, her hair is kind of whack in general. I won't lie. Like the way it sticks out like
I
that.
think it looks okay.
No, it's
I
not that
actually like
bad. I actually like how her hands and her like legs at a certain point like turn into different colors. It's like kind of like Neon, Dusk, and Link, right?
Yeah,
It's kinda cool.
yeah,
I
'cause she's
like
a
her
chameleon.
design.
Wait. Have you guys pulled like for the new Arknight? I forgot the name.
Nope.
Fiametta?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
let me check a look at what you guys are.
There are
doing.
40 pulls and I got her.
I haven't pulled. I haven't even opened Arknight like in like a week.
Am I the only one left who plays this game? Fuck.
I do play
Son
it
of
for
Rose.
stream.
Hey, look at that!
Yeah, but you play for
Bro,
content, bro.
Street Fighter
Yeah,
OP.
yeah.
I'm
Of course I
sorry,
play
Kaiser.
for content.
I've been playing Warframe too much.
Kaiser. Like, I have the decision. I can make content about the game and edit the video.
That's why I've been like preparing like another like PowerPoint presentation for like next week. You all gonna see.
Jesus Christ. It's about your Warframe accounts that you want to sell. Says what?
Yeah, like
Nah.
I have two options. Like, I can either play the game and enjoy it and do nothing, or I can play the game once and then edit a video, which takes a long time, but then I can actually release something on the channel.
Have they shown have you shown the best waifu in the game, Rek'Sai, yet?
Ooh.
No, I was on Evelyn at the moment, but the queen.
Yeah, that is something that I can see Skorek loving.
He's the queen.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
What can that now do?
Wait,
What can that now
Skin
do?
one.
Wait, they
but-
look like Thanos. Is that
What
just
the
Thanos,
fuck?
bro?
What
Bell
That's
Beth
fucking Thanos.
Can fucking bark
this
all she
guy.
wants. We know who the real Queen of the Void is.
Thanos. This is the character you said was Thanos, yeah.
It's fucking Thanos, bro.
Purple Man.
With a wacky hairstyle. Thanos is a British person.
Mundo goes where
Yo,
he pleases.
Corporate Mundo.
Oh, corporate
This
Mundo.
fucking skin.
Oh!
Let's
Bro, that
go.
looks like those Thanos
Oh,
Giga
the
Chat adworks.
Yeah,
Sigma
Mundo
male
is
Thanos
so-
grants it.
Mundo is so funny.
I like how the graph is going down in the picture.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, the graph is going down, then he flipped it upside down. He has his his name tag flipped upside down as well. Mundo #1.
That's fucking
in
fun.
his
It's
his
creative.
joke animation, he pulls out this graph and the graph is going down and he goes, "Damn, fixed," and he flips it upside down. Graph go up.
That's
in
cute,
this,
bro. I like that.
he's going to Halloween dressed as himself.
That is super
Bro.
cute. I like that.
I'm falling in love with him. This is awesome.
The skin is called Mundo.
He's gonna be my
It's all-
champion, jeez.
It's Orcamundo.
If that's gonna be your champion, then we're gonna have beef because I'm also a top laner.
Mundo goes.
He's
where
correct.
he
My
pleases.
problem is I don't even know what it means, so easy.
It's
So
So we
actually
play the
XP
same
lane.
role.
I don't
Yeah,
want to know.
actually-
we play
lane.
the same role.
I don't think that explains it to him
Kaiser.
either, Para, because he doesn't play. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a-
as I said,
yeah.
in a team, we feel the same role, and you can't feel the same role twice.
I'm
Why?
just gonna go mid lane then.
Why can you
Both
not
of you
feel
can go
the same
jungle.
role twice?
Both Mordekaiser and Whatchamacallit can go jungle, so.
True.
Oh, bro, she's cool.
Who the f-
I like her.
She's a Pharaohmancer, meaning that she controls Iron like Magneto. She rides
Oh,
around on that horse.
Okay,
Bro, I was
that's
talking about
cool.
the fucking
That's
horse,
cool.
bro.
This is not actually a horse. It's just a whole bunch of metal plates that she controls that she rides around on.
Oh, this is fucking awesome.
Okay, that's sick.
That metal hole is nice.
True, but she couldn't beat Mordekaiser. Let's be honest. Whatever the fuck LeBlanc is thinking about her, then she's wrong.
Yeah, they literally made Rel in order to fight Mordekaiser.
Wait,
That's what-
isn't Mordecai the one guy from regular shows? This one blue belt?
Mordekaiser is the guy I mean. He's the fucking best.
He's
Mordekaiser.
the
This
man
is
that
gonna
Mordekaiser
Kaiser
represents-
main.
represent-
Like, you can't pick this from Kaiser, Skorek.
No, I don't. I want to play Thanos, bro.
What does-
Mundo.
No,
Like,
Dio, what
he's
does
made
he do?
for you.
What does he do? Like what does Mordic?
Well, in the
King of the dead.
game, he's the king of the dead, and he sends you to the death realm, where you have to
Or to
1v1.
Brazil. Yeah. He can basically force a 1v1.
Wait, what's his skill? What's it like 1v1? I've seen like Skork played it. There's like a
Yeah, he's supposed
AoE
to.
one. There's like a
yeah,
CC
the-
one.
The thing that he's supposed to do in the actual game is that because he can force a 1v1, you're either supposed to take the most valuable member of their team and then force them to not be in the team fight, or you're supposed to take the carry and go,
Kill them.
you and me right now.
Yep.
We fight, you, me, smash.
And when you put them on the death
so
realm,
it's
you
supposed to be
take a
attack
portion
attack.
of their stats
Yes,
and
kind
put
of.
them on your stats. And if you kill them on the death
Oh.
realm, you keep the stats
Oh.
until they
okay.
respawn.
The
But-
god of death.
If that's the case, shouldn't you like use your domain first beforehand before like going ham?
Well,
Usually you
depends.
do.
You
Sometimes.
depends.
Yeah.
Usually
'Cause
you do just to like go to
'cause I
the
have
back
seen,
and like
like-
just be like, yo, all of your team, yeah, they don't exist, but sometimes you do want to get them a little lower so you can actually kill them in the death realm.
Yeah,
because I
if you-
think
if you-
Mordekaiser.
One time, like I've seen like Skorek played, and he usually
Mordekaiser's,
like does his domain like after like he's like barely alive or something.
Yeah, Mordekaiser's like how's it called? Biggest weakness that he's not mobile. So he has one ability which is a skill shot, and it's really slow, and it brings them to you rather than bringing you to them.
Yeah,
So
he doesn't have like movement skill, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have dashes in League
There's
of
like
Dashes.
a same character. There's like a same character for like the game I'm playing, but he doesn't have like the domain, so he's basically like pure tank.
You guys know what's cool about Fortnite? Guys, in Fortnite you don't have characters, you just play. It's all skill based.
What do you know? What I like about Rocket League? It's free to play, and you can just play, nothing to pay, all good. You can play as much as you want, and there's no disadvantages. Not even a big game to download. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Bro, we're actually gonna play Rocket League and League and Fortnite.
Yeah. I didn't pick
And
Rocket
Valorant.
League as the
Sure,
game,
if
mainly because I play maybe Rocket League too much.
By the way,
There's Goku, by the way.
Have you guys seen the new fucking Dragon Ball movie?
Nope, it doesn't air. We don't have
Nope.
anime movie in Switzerland.
I actually
superhero?
watched it together with my yeah.
Huh.
Like one of my homies told me to go to the cinema. It's the first ever time that I've watched Dragon Ball, and it was actually fun.
yeah, that's pretty
Dragon
cool.
Ball's kind of fun. Dragon Ball is just kind of fun. Yes, you asked where's Goku in League? He's right here, dumbass. Goku is based
actually
on the
not-
Legend of Wukong, and Wukong is
The-
literally Wukong, the Monkey King. He's in League of Legends.
Isn't that
Dumbass.
fucking it's a guy from your campaign, right?
We don't
the
talk
Hector.
about that. We don't talk about that.
We now have an answer, by the way, to who's stronger, Goku or Vegeta.
It's
we
me.
actually have an answer now.
Yeah, it was revealed in the movie.
Then don't
It's
In the
spoil
Vegeta,
post
it.
credit scene.
Don't spoil it.
It's Vegeta.
Careful. No, it's
It's fucking Vegeta.
it's Piccolo.
If it's not Vegeta, I'll be mad. He's been training his whole fucking life. Honestly,
I mean, same
Goku's
with
kind of a
Goku,
It's
though,
bad.
probably
right?
just gonna be like the main character
Honestly,
or something like that.
Goku's kind of a bad dude, but I don't want to get into it. But yeah, it is what it is.
He's kind of a bad dude, yeah.
From someone that doesn't
Vegeta
like Dragon
has
Ball,
the
Dragon
most-
Ball sucks.
Goku has killed multiple
Vegeta has,
people.
Vegeta has the
because
most loving
of his own
relationship with his wife.
selfishness. Okay, no, Vegeta is a worse dude. Let's be honest. Vegeta has killed people just
Vegeta
because.
was a worst dude. Vegeta was a worst dude. He grew from that, alright? He's been going
The
through
new movie,
a redemption arc the whole entire
the-
rest of the show.
in the new movie, that one Beerus guy wanted to fuck that one
Beerus.
green-skinned alien chick.
Beerus.
Very.
I know Beerus because KSI has made a song named Beerus. It's based around this guy.
Beerus is the true
Beerus.
waifu.
Beerus is cool. Beerus is cool.
Meanwhile, Goku getting abused by his wife.
I like Bulma.
Eh.
So it was so fun because there was a scene in the movie where she was just like showing her ass right in front of the camera, and the cinema was packed full, right? And this whole cinema was fucking moaning. It was so cringe.
Nice.
It was fun though.
One thing-
Wait, guys, what is OTP?
One true pair. It
Okay,
means
thank you.
certain two characters, you ship them basically. It means that
There's like
if something
there's
is
like, there's like a guy in my comments say like OTP.
yeah, OTP just means one true pair. It means
Okay,
that you
okay,
ship
thanks.
to. So if I say like Mastema Exercise OTP, that means that the Mastema Exercise is my one true pairing for those characters. That's what it means.
But is it though, Dio?
One thing about Dragon Ball, in my opinion, Dragon Ball is out of all anime I've ever seen. I didn't watch the entire Dragon Ball, but at least the new one. I have not seen a single girl I could ever say she has any potential to be my waifu. There's not a good girl in this entire series.
Bro, if you
there
get
is-
into Dragon Ball in order to get waifus, you
Dragon
have
Ball.
like taken
I
the
don't-
wrong corner.
Yeah, definitely.
but like-
Dragon Ball is not there for the waifus. It's
Yeah, but
not.
like, dude screaming is all. I can't. I tried. I tried to like Dragon Ball. I gave it.
Yes, you've tried to
hundred
jerk off
episodes.
to it.
One
He
is
couldn't.
sick, Dio. What the fuck?
This one?
No, like the other one, like the one after that.
Honestly, Dragon Ball is
This?
a pretty mediocre
No.
series.
No,
All things
after
considered,
that.
it mostly
Like
has this
this?
legacy.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. That's cool as fuck.
The thing for me is like the most important things is music and story, and I just have to say
who is this?
Dragon Ball's legs
Jin.
Video, like
story.
Jin.
guy or
It's a guy.
Oh.
He never shows his face. He's a psychotic murderer.
Oh, who? Pike?
oh,
Jin.
Oh.
Jin.
Oh, Jin.
1, 2.
Jin
He's
and
fucking
Tonic.
amazing.
Team the Master said I
Jin's
dropped
probably
it.
the
Cool, like,
best
really
designed
cool
fucking character in League of Legends. Like, I know you like Rakan and all, Dio, but I think objectively Jin has the best, like, he's the best designed character.
I mean, there's a lot. Like, there's Jin, there's Azir. Azir is also really good. Jin, Azir.
Why is he a
Azir,
chicken,
Rakan.
though?
It's Egyptian. Not steal from me. It's very clearly drawing off of inspiration from like Ra. So you know, it is what it is. Ask the Egyptians why they fucking worshipped chickens. Don't fucking ask me.
Ra.
Yeah, it's because they're referencing Ra. So
Ra.
yes, Ra. Don't fucking
Yeah, Ra. Still fucking
Raw XD, I'm so quirky.
Ra XD. I'm so quick.
Not gonna lie, League is in a bit of a fucking drought lately, though, with character design. It's been getting kind of
Renata's
fucking
okay.
tiring.
So you're saying they need a fanboy, right?
Renata's okay.
They need something other than generic attractive dudes and like fucking and girls.
No, I agree. They haven't had a cool. Well, Belveth also exists, but Belveth is.
Velvet is a fucking just cop out, and you know it.
Vex also exists.
I guess yeah, Vex is
Like Vex is kind of unique. Belveth is Renata Glask is okay. Lilia, kind of depending. The cat is literally a cat,
fuck the cat. No, fuck the cat.
and then Pike. Yeah, so it's but like that. There are still some holdouts. It's just that in general, there's a massive trend towards traditionally attractive characters.
Yeah, I see that. It really looks like it's like just generic.
Yeah, there's a lot of like generic character design that's been recently, but like Vex stands out. As I said, Lilia is literally a deer girl. The cat is a cat. Pike is cool. But yeah, like there has been a massive trend towards
the creature exists, and for that I will never forgive Riot.
La Creatora.
No. There's
The
another
cat?
creature that is worse than the cat. It's about 2 spaces above the cat.
Oh, Seraphine.
Yes.
She's cool.
Too bad League is ran by China.
Yeah.
Garg, why do you hate
Yo,
Seraphine?
what if we had a pop star in League of Legends? But sir, there is no really a place for a pop star. Throw her in Buildover. What? Yeah, and just give her an ultimate skin. Why? Because KDA makes us money.
But like, where's the difference between a pop star and just a random cat?
What?
Like, why?
Yumi's
like,
not random. Yumi at least fits in the like somewhat. She's like a spirit
cat.
or some
A spirit.
shit.
But what if she's like a magical pop star, like a magical girl? Isn't that already?
No, she's
start
not.
fitting? What
She's
is
not
it?
a magical pop star. She's just like a fucking
Holy shit!
Weird
Wait,
ass-
Yumi should be in KDA. Oh my god, please!
no.
I want to see
What?
Yumi
Why?
rapping in KDA.
I love KDA, by the way. I love it so much.
so stupid.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
I am a
Yumi in
simple
KDA would
man.
be so funny. I'm gonna make a petition.Hold on, I'm gonna make a petition to Riot right now.
Hey,
Yumi to KDA.
KDA. Oh, please. It'd be so dumb. It'd be so stupid.
Nah, KDA Gragas. That's where it's at.
Oh.
KDA Gragas, KDA Olaf. You know, that's where it's at. KDA Brom.
So
Isn't Olaf the fucking snowman from Frozen?
Yes.
No. Well, yes, but no.
But Dio, you told like
Yeah.
when I started with the League of Legends thing in school, I think there were like 113 characters or something. How many is it now?
Like 130, I think, something like that.
130.
I don't know off the top of my head, but I think it's like 130, 140.
It's just insane. Like,
These are all the characters. They're right. All of these.
doesn't it make it like just even more difficult to join into that game if you haven't played it in the past? Like,
the game is Don't worry, the balance team has over 200 years of collective game balancing experience. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's just the thing, like, you would have to remember 140 characters with, like, I don't know how many different abilities that would accumulate to, like, multiple 10,000, and then there's, like, different abilities that you can buy and stuff, and it's just annoying, and it's a lot. How do you do this if you just started off playing the game? You can't. Don't.
Really painfully, like, I found out. Because, let's not forget, I am also a newbie at League. I haven't been playing it for long.
Like, Scar, you invite me to roast you. I have to try so hard to not say anything.
Why do I invite you to roast?
Like, you say you're also newbie. Like, it's the easiest way to just say we saw.
Why are you so mean today?
I
What's
don't
wrong with
know
you?
what's wrong. It's probably because
Did somebody hurt you or something like that today?
No! I don't know what I have against League of Legends.
Been unleashed.
Like, it's just, I have something against League, and Skark is just playing League the entire time, so he's my target. I don't want to. Sorry, Skark. Do you need a public apology on Twitter as well? That would be the second one this week. Skark muted me.
What was the first one?
The first one was
What?
because someone in my chat let me pull for them, and I only got them Husbandos, and I promised them if I wouldn't get them via Mata, I would do a public apology. Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah. Look, after Akan and Zaya was where the downturn began. With, I still, not gonna lie, Viego is, I'm still kind of bitter about Viego. Yeah, considering how much considering how much I like Mordekaiser, yeah, I'm bitter that we didn't get like actual like old like undead king.
I don't think that his design works as an old undead king. His whole character is about being a young brash man that has not accepted that his wife is dead. Right, like but like if he's old and rash, you have to change his whole entire character. Like but
like his character. His character was basically unveiled when his design was like, you know, it was like the whole switcheroo where they were like, yo, you were expecting an old withered king, aha, he's a hot guy.
Well, the only reason that we expected an old bitter king was because of the item Blade of the Ruined King. We expected him to be like Karthus or something like that. Like just off of the words the Ruined King, you don't expect like a hot anime boy, but like. For everything that Viego's character is, from when he was young, and the mistakes that he made when he was young, to everything that he's doing right now, like throwing a tantrum because his wife is dead, he kind of has to be young, or his character doesn't make sense. Like an old man in his 40s wouldn't make the same mistakes that Viego would. You wouldn't be the same character.
Oh yeah, fair enough. But like, I mean, it's the whole thing where like everyone's expecting the Withered King, and now everyone's like. The writer was like, yo guys, we did a switcheroo. He's actually young and hot and this is his story. Hey, you know, we subverted your expectations. And we're like,
wait, hold on. Like, being very careful. So if we're doing that, so the big subverting expectation meme with like the subverting expectations just for the sake of it with like Game of Thrones and stuff like that. In Game of Thrones, it does not. So spoilers for Game of Thrones. So if you don't want to hear, it does. Well, I don't care about spoiling Game of Thrones because you should watch Game of Thrones anyway. Because the last seasons are garbage. But it doesn't make it. The only reason that D&D subverted expectations and made Arya kill the Night King was because they wanted to subvert expectations. It makes no sense for Arya to kill the Night King. She has
that scene had me burst out with laughter.
Yeah, she has no connection at all, and it doesn't finish any of the character arcs at all. Like the only reason that Arya killed the Night King was to subvert expectations. It doesn't make sense thematically. There are so many other characters that would have made sense for, and if they did want to actually build up to Arya killing the Night King, and if they wanted to make it make sense for her character, they could have done that by foreshadowing that in the seasons prior. But no, it was very clear that they got to season. Was that 8 or was that 7? Anyway, they got to either season 7 or 8, and they were like, "Fuck, dude! Everyone knows that Jon is going to kill the Night King. I don't want everyone to know. I guess Arya's gonna kill him, and then we're just gonna move on, right? Like that's bad subversion of expectations. But like, makes sense for Viego's character, like, and his character is really good. And so again, like Viego's character is really good.
It is. And his character is good, but it still leaves a sour taste in my mouth because it's like, in one hand, it's like, yo, we subverted your expectations because look, we did this thing, like this neat thing with a character. On the other, it's always in the back of my head, we subverted your expectations because shirtless anime boy appeals more, and we want to sell.
Kind of. Viego, I'm actually fine with Viego being sexy. His whole appeal is supposed to be that he's like somewhat alluring towards the audience. That like even with like his parallels with Lucian, right? The main thing about Viego is that he will do anything for love, right? He does anything for Isolde. He is willing to burn down nations for Isolde, and that idea is somewhat alluring. Like, tell me now, honestly, if you had a lover who was like Viego, wouldn't that somewhat be alluring, even if it was a toxic relationship? The idea is alluring. Viego is supposed to be somewhat like the bad boy, right? Like the guy that's willing to do anything for you, but then you're supposed to realize that you don't actually want that in a relationship. Like he is supposed to allure you in with those sexy abs, and then you realize that he's the undead king that will burn down nations for his dead wife. Like he's so crazy that he killed a whole nation for the Blessed Isles when his wife was already dead. He's crazy. You're supposed to be drawn into that dream to some extent. You're supposed to like, ooh, but I kind of do want a girlfriend like Viego, though, you know? I do kind of like that devotion, because Viego's dream is alluring.
Fair enough.
I think Viego makes perfect sense. The only thing that I'm mad about is that the Ruination event sucked ass.
The Ruination event did suck ass.
There was no Ruination event.
Yeah, there was no Ruination event. Ruination event sucked ass.
The new fucking Star Guardians. Okay, it didn't suck ass, but it was definitely underwhelming.
Right, it was underwhelming.
Yeah.
Oh no, Grandpa's hot.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think that Viego's fine, and that like, yeah, but what notably again, big thing here with the we just subverted expectations as expectations. I don't think that Riot ever by themselves specifically said that he was like some old ancient king who is wise beyond his years or something like that. It's just kind of like you hear the words "the ruined king" and you think old decrepit undead king, right? It's not like they tried to build up this idea that he was some old decrepit undead king. It's just that you hear the words of his title and you're like, oh, he's some old undead king. But then like, no, not really. But with like D&D and Game of Thrones, they're like, oh, John's gonna do it because it literally the only thing that makes sense. Haha, no, he didn't get shit on. It's like, come on.
Enough.
It's like, look at D&D.
Anyhow,
anyway, House of the Dragon's been good so far. Don't fuck it up.
It's been pretty good. Anyhow, I think we should probably be wrapping up. Unless anyone has anything else they want to say.
We probably should. No. Well, all I wanted to say is that you should probably watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I think
it's a really good. It's a really good show.
Dio, I agree with you. Okay, chill.
I'm going to convert as many people as possible.
Fair enough.
Has there been any negative reception for the show?
No, it's beyond rank 50.
Sure, if we can actually like end the stream.
Excessive is on the toilet right now. He's going to return soon.
CG pacing and dialogue are the three things that the anime does kind of bad. Again, the CG for like the cars and shit, not great. The pacing can be really fast, and it leaves out some of the some details. Like there were times where I'm like, man, I kind of wished it slowed down so it showed the villain doing more things, or like I kind of wish it slowed down so like it explained this character better. Like I understood what they were doing, but like the pacing was like really fast. What was the last thing I said? Pacing. Oh, and dialogue. So like they say words like noob and shit like that, and to some people that's really cringe. Or like
they say poggers.
No, at some point he said I'm built different.
Yeah. He says like they also make it's like he says I'm built different. One of the characters slaps another one and says who asked. The green girl calls the main character a noob.
Do they say sus at some point?
No, they say cyberpunk in it. So like a lot of people, it's kind of cringe, right? Like people would talk like that, but also, man,
truly,
are you the cyberpunk? It's
I am the cyberpunk.
I just came back. The first word I hear is cyberpunk. Why am I not surprised? So you were talking probably about cyberpunk the entire time. Damn, there's an addiction going on.
Yeah, we should leave. Well, we should end soon.
I think
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
should
probably.
end the stream now before I
Yeah.
strangle someone.
Yeah.
Also, vote for JREG if you live in Ottawa, Canada. That's all from me.
What the fuck
Alright.
did you just say? What language?
I don't
was it?
know. I have no idea. We're probably in some sort of watch list right now, so you know.
Drake?
We're gonna build the Ottawa wall, okay?
So, guys, I don't
Drake
want to...
gameplay part 1. I googled for the wrong thing, I think.
I do not want to turn Dio into, let's just say, someone that can't stop talking. So I want to teach him how to stop talking. And the best way to do this
playing
is...
League of Legends. Couldn't be me.
That sounds like Rexy, right?
Jumpy, what the fuck?
You're the one who joined our fucking game. Why the fuck are you here, bro? Don't you have a stream to get to?
Wait,
Don't you have Arknights to
we're
play?
streaming
I am
right now.
streaming.
Then why
We
the
are
fuck you on-
streaming right now.
Then why are you in my game? Then why are you in
Because
my game?
only message me something, okay? I can just get the fuck out.
Oh wait, are you not streaming League of Legends?
No.
Oh.
No, we are streaming and he is playing League of Legends.
Yeah. We just happened to watch his
Fucking-
gameplay.
Addict.
Hello everyone,
Addict.
Jumpy's here. Fucking
Yeah, what's good?
Well, I think that in that case, with our new member, welcome Champy, we're gonna end the stream. I
Yeah,
guess.
nice. Alright, story
Oh.
time, boys. I was smoking a
I
shitload
want
of
to
weed
strangle
last
someone
night.
for fuck's sake.
I took like 5 fat.
It's probably
Alright.
for the better to kick him out.
Nice.
Thank you very much. We don't condone any drug
Let's
taking.
go.
With that said, you guys are amazing for watching. Make sure to follow Dio for karaoke stream if that's still a thing.
I mean, it will be, but I'm not making any content because I don't have a GPU currently. But yeah.
I mean, if we start
should-
streaming League of Legends
follow me,
together, then you at some
follow
point
me
will
for
reach it.
my one content per month.
Yeah, subscribe to me. I'm gonna publish a Moss Steamer video tomorrow. I think.
I'm
Maybe.
gonna
to
upload
God,
a
if
controversial
you
documentary in 2 weeks.
If you disprove the blue tongue, I'm unsubscribing from.
The blue tongue is disproven, bro. That's not what the video is
But
about.
you don't bring attention to it.
You should actually make the thumbnail like
Kaiser,
must have blue tongue
Kaiser,
for thumbnail
Kaiser.
and then a lie. This is a lie.
Bring attention about it. Bring attention about it.
No,
Yeah, I will
we
shatter
have to-
Dio's memes.
Do not awaken the dreamers, okay? Let us live
Okay, I
our
will
beautiful
cut it out.
dreams.
Well then,
Fuck, they're so
everyone?
fucking useless. Oh my God.
I'd say it's time to say goodbye. I can't sing, okay? I tried. You guys were singing before. Give me at least a chance, okay?
What song are you singing? It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, this is from Ruby. There's like one song. It's time to say goodbye. Something like that. It's
Let's
a
say
great
goodbye.
song.
Strangle
Ruby.
something, I swear to God, I wanna strangle someone.
I'm not gonna
Hello?
lie, I don't know this song because Ruby has left scars on my mind that I will never recover. So
I don't care
Is it
about
me
your
you're
scars.
looking for?
And I see it in your eyes.
Can we just end it?
we just
Thunder. No. Wait,
Hair has
wait,
been
wait.
scarred.
Yeah, what is
no.
happening with
Before you say anything, I'm playing a game right
people?
now. I'm not talking about the stream.
Anyway,
When you sing Love Live songs, try me.
Todo se tsuna da da da. Snow halation.
I remember playing a beat map, like that beat map. I remember.
Also, they have some good songs. Snow halation has been in my gym playlist for a very long time at this point. Thank you to all the channel members.
yes, Big
Yes,
Bob, and Upright,
thank you very
Lunar,
much.
Jay Sephir, Yeetfrog, Kiwi, Jake VDV, Frankfurt, Master of Disguise, Insanity Drive, Dark J, Chris, and everyone that is also one of the investors but has not been added to the list. Thank you very much. And obviously,
Yeah.
Probably a lot of
We're gonna use
probably
that
a lot
money
of
to
great
buy
things,
skins in League of Legends.
Yeah, probably a lot now.
I try my best to prevent them from buying skins in League of Legends.
I
Damn.
don't need. I don't need. to
Okay,
buy skins
hopefully
in League of
next
Legends
week
anymore.
we're gonna have a normal episode.
Yeah,
Depends
I
if
hope so.
Polarisu.
Yeah, tell
uh,
Polarisu to
didn't
build
die.
a couple more
Depends if
fucking
South Africa
power
will
plants.
agree
If
with
you
us.
support us, we make sure that
Yeah.
Polarisu will build his own city where he doesn't have to do load cheating.
Nah.
Tell the man to finally
just
build
give
a
him a
power plant.
generator for fuck's sake. Just
Yeah.
give him a
Give us a
generator.
generator.
How about a plane ticket to a country where there's a consistent Wi-Fi.
Just move him.
That's almost
What if we
cool.
just
Eric
pick
has
up
such a nice life
what if we pick up Polariso and move him
and
somewhere
put him
else?
somewhere else.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Basically,
plan
yeah.
I can get behind.
Okay, let me just stop this.
And with
Anyhow.
that, everyone, have a nice one.
See ya. Bye.
Bye bye. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Dio has to enter stream, right?
Oh, I do.
So we're still here. Ha!
Hey!